character in this game very slow in terms of taking the pace, right? It makes things a little bit harder for some people. Gonna start out with good air-to-air.
Yeah, and despite that, right, Terrence already taking it to Jan, has him in the corner, but gets a little too reckless with the jump. Crouching fierce for the anti-air.
Yeah, and Chun-Li is known for a lot of space control. Excellent buttons for that exact thing. But the thing is Abigail is so large that sometimes his regular buttons kind of meet in those same areas. Nice slide to beat the unblockable situation.
Yeah, I really like the way Terrence has been playing this Chun-Li so far. Got real aggressive at this point, but now he's taking a little bit too much risk, and Jan is bringing it back. Nice hit confirm as a buffer right there. Able to get the EX Abigail punch after the long distance medium.
Yeah, not only was Jan just like dealing all that damage, he walked him into the corner. He eventually jumped into the corner himself, right? But he showed that he can force Terrence to do exactly what he wants.
Yeah, Terrence still has that V-Trigger 2 on deck, gonna activate it off the slide.
Yeah, gotta keep it safe, but oh my god, yo, that is death, right? Yes!
Indeed, Terrence ends up hitting him with the Kokosho and allowing him to juggle afterwards. EX Lace has been doing that all weekend. Just really taking advantage of the opponent's unfamiliarity with the V-Trigger 2.
Oh, that's -1, so whatever Jan pressed, well, I believe it's still -1, yeah, but whatever Jan pressed right after was just a little bit too slow, got contested, but he's still in there, slapping him around a little bit. Nice slide to get under, but it didn't work out. Too much recovery.
Yeah, but now he's going to put him on the verge of stun. Tries to go with the overhead. Great block from Jan and the EX Scissors in response.
Got him pushed away from the corner. So yeah, we talked about how Jan can force Terrence to walk himself to the corner, but he's finding ways to push out. He's losing a lot of health for it though, unfortunately.
Yeah, getting the Kokosho afterwards. Jan realizing that he can't contest after. Nice, spaces the slide properly that time. Even tags on a spinning bird kick after forward throw. Keep this man in this corner. Jan's going to be looking to bust out. He wanted the sweep into V-Trigger activation. Cross under, good blocks. My man plays some Marvel. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, no, I mean, especially because of that big defense, he got Terrence to get himself into the corner. He still got the throw, though. He found his way out. And then the fireball caught him. I believe he was trying to deflect it, but he got the wrong normal.
Exactly, yeah. Usually he can eat that projectile with the back fierce, but not this time. Jan mistimes it, or whatever the execution error may be will result in Terrence taking game 1.
Yeah, he definitely got a straight up different move. I believe he got the flip, actually.
Oh, okay,
I believe he did flip.
Okay, all right. Well, he's slugging it out at the beginning of the round. You see Jan going with the crouch medium punch. Now the throw.
Yeah, it's the first command throw we've seen so far from Jan, so now that's on the table. Terrence has to think about that when he's in his face. There's that fierce. Oh, there's a fierce right back.
Beautiful spacing from Jan right here. Yeah, constantly on the edge of that crouching jab. Confirms he was close enough to get the crouch short, crouch jab combo.
I like the way that Terrence is trying to use the slide to get under situations that are usually pretty bad, but unfortunately it's not working out because there's so much recovery on it as well, right? Jan is ready for it, and he's able to punish directly after every slide.
Yeah, Jan's spacing has been immaculate all set. Get that Kokosho out of here, son.
My God! He did not care about that whatsoever.
Straight crushed.
Yeah, I mean, it was a little bit too late on the activation, and the move was basically active at that point, so it's not like he could have done anything, really.
Trying to scoop away from long distance. He doesn't get the whiff punish. 3 fierces and then the jump in.
And 3 fierces into a roundhouse. That's a lot of damage. Okay, stand short to be able to anti-air.
Oh, he got the crush counter on the back fierce. Jan just looking a little too frisky. Doesn't fall for the throw bait. Tries for the back fierce against 7-frame normal. You're going to see that pressed a lot for Abigail. Tries
wow, what a block on the overhead, but he finally got blocked below.
Instant overhead attempt. Of course, you got to be scouting that out when you play the big bodies. Jan's used to that too. Doesn't play just the big body in this game, but pretty much every game he touches.
Yeah, no, he's definitely used to trying to get either fuzzied or instant overheaded for sure. Oh, big punch right there. Yeah, that's totally in Abigail's favor.
Yeah, again, you've seen the crouch medium punch being Jan's main tool to keep Terrence at bay here.
There's that fierce, yeah, nice from Terrence. He's still walking to the corner though. You gotta remember, Jan has gotten a lot of real estate. He may be getting kind of duffed by fierces, but look, he's there. He is. He's there.
Yeah, and with the way Terrence is starting to play, right, he's doing a lot of walking back and forth, and he just finds a fierce because of it. But what I was trying to say was that he's not holding charge for bird kick, so it's gonna be hard to anti-air. Stay in jab anti-air now. Keep him in the corner. Confirms the EX Abigail punch.
Big damage right there. He tried to jump over it using the overhead, but yeah, spinning bird kick too strong. He's gonna be able to get out of that situation. Nice, he punished it. Oh, the big crush counter right there. Big Kokosho.
Good stun damage. Still got a long way to go though if he wants to make this comeback. V-reversal is also gonna make that life a little bit harder, but it's gonna leave Abigail without a V-trigger.
Yeah, they talk about how they nerfed the TK legs, but not soul nerfed. And still, Jan fighting his way out. He had so much health to work with.
Abigail
And
wins.
keeps his composure very well.
Yeah, the weird jump arc on the side of Abigail. I think that was the medium kick he pressed in the sky, able to avoid the anti-air jab attempt from Chun-Li, and we got 1-1 here in our game, our first set of top 8.
Yeah. And remember, it's 3 out of 5 for the whole top 8. It is CPT rules.
Yeah, but it is a ranking event. Players are competing for some points here. Again, this is winner semis. If you're just joining us, this is the first match of top 8.
So we definitely need to talk about this range that they're sitting at. Both of the players know exactly what range that they both need to sit out, and it's actually a very similar range, right? The fierce type range for Chun-Li, and also like, you know, the stand light punch range.
Yeah. I feel like that's why Abigail kind of has have advantage in this set so far, right? Is because in the space that Chun-Li can only really press fierce, Abigail's able to press crouch medium punch, crouch jab, stand fierce, the back fierce right there to get just a little bit too close into the flip for huge damage, respecting the jump in this time. They didn't have bar to get the bird kick, but the slide goes underneath the fierce.
That is a perfect answer that Terrence has shown several times. If he sees that unblockable situation, if he sees the fierce charge, he is definitely going to slide under it 100% of the time.
You see both critical arts loaded.
Okay, blocks the overhead right there. He just backs off. He understands that it's not exactly a situation in his favor.
Yeah, both these characters, I believe, can die if they confirm into critical arts, so nobody wants to take unnecessary risks at this point.
I mean, it's, oh my god, you're the fierce, but he couldn't, it's not like he could confirm that.
Yeah. He's tagging on the damage slowly but surely. Trying to bring his way back in, gonna spin that last bit of V-trigger on Kokosho.
And we still got a tiny bit more, and now it's gone. And there's just a little bit more V-trigger left for Jan as well, and it's going to be gone usually, because look at the space. He's too far away to use it, right?
Great stuff from Terrence. Just chipping away and bringing the life lead back to him.
Yeah, we're at 5 seconds, 6 seconds, but he got the jump light to throw, and that's going to do it in 5 seconds. Jan almost made his way back through where it looked like Terrence had control, right? But he was able to get the throw, luckily. That was good composure by Terrence. He stayed away.
Yeah, Jan now looking for Terrence to go to the throw option as they scramble to the floor. Oh, the back fierce. Yeah, you think you could take your turn, but man, he's too far away for that.
Look at the stun, it's prevalent. Yeah, because of that stun, he wanted to SBK out. He's been sitting on so much meter for the entirety of the time that, oh, the reset.
Yeah, and I have actually not seen Terrence use one unsuccessful EX spinning bird all tournament. Gets the huge jump in, and that is goodbye Chun-Li.
That was definitely not an unsuccessful bout of damage. Oh my god.
Destroyed.
Coming in here to this last round of the third game. Still a lot of meter on the side of Terrence, and both players are really keeping their meter for when it counts, right? So Jan is going to use the meter in combos, whereas Terrence is trying to use that meter on EX spinning bird kick or an EX legs.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, yeah, you can see at that stand fierce range for Chun-Li, Jan has multiple options. That crouch medium punch has really kept Chun-Li in check.
And that's one of the reasons why Terrence feels the need to walk backwards so much, right? Is he's basically stuck. He needs to make sure that there's enough space that he can get away. And so now he's just put in the corner, he tries to use the V skill to get out, and he actually got the jump out. That's great for him.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic, because he's going to have so much real estate also to work with. Just keep on walking back and wasting out this Abigail V-trigger time. Take slide blockable.
That was the first time he hasn't done it. Okay, getting those fierces. He's trying to get that V meter. He finally got it. Fierce into Kokosho is going to happen at some point. And oh my god, that's a great time to get it. There's into super. Yeah, he wants to put him in a checkmate situation. He wants to make it so that he's only got a few hits left before he dies.
Ooh.
V-skill afterward, no, just regular jump, gets the overhead, and nice block on the cross-up. There's so much meter on Jan's side, too, so he can definitely kill if he's able to get something going.
Yeah, you can see after that fierce right is negative, but oh!
Nice confirm! Terrence right there! So, I mean, he was probably just buffering the V-trigger inside of the fierce, obviously, because there was a lot of whiff fierces, but it's just like, it was so important for him to get that.
Yeah, great stuff from Terrence, and like as you mentioned, 3 out of 5 all the way through, so he's gonna go up 2-1 on Jan.
Okay, Crush should have started, actually ended up beating the crouch slide, but the crouch slide also anti-air, he gets the crush counter. Give me that V meter. Ooh, the jump short.
Ooh, flicked.
Yeah, taking a lot of damage already, Terrence, and yeah, those anti-air situations where it trades is absolutely not in his favor. Look at the control right now from Jan.
Such harassment with the crouch medium punch again, punishing that overhead with the EX legs.
I think that's the throw. He's pushing him all the way to the corner, and now he's got a lot more real estate to work with, and that's confirmed right there into the V-trigger.
Yeah, I love that from Terrence. Oftentimes, the opponent's gonna want to move after that block low forward.
Look at the stun on Jan. gonna do it right there. Terrence controlling it. Yeah, it seemed like Jan had complete control in the corner. He had Terrence basically exactly where he wanted, but he found his way out.
Oh, and Terrence with a big risk at the start of the round gets crouch fierce anti-aired for it.
Okay, there's that slide, but yeah, once again, remember, that slide has a lot of recovery, and Abigail's not a character with a very floaty jump, right? He'll get to the ground almost immediately.
Yeah, quite the opposite, quite the shallow jump on the side. Oh, another anti-air, yeah, that usually has juggle properties, just a little bit too late on the EX Abigail punch.
Gonna toss him one more, give him a third one. Yeah, baby! EX legs, instant air legs. I was hoping for it.
Oh, catches the backdash, but not going to be more damage than that.
And definitely lucky that it was so far away, but there's a lot of resources for Terrence, and I mean, he's on match point too, so he's probably looking to close it out here. He might get a little antsy, actually. Oh, there's the slide. That was the situation he's been looking for. And there's the challenge.
Oh,
no slide again, and Jan should be able to kill it.
Yep, only one bar needed after the guard break scenario. Jan looking to tie this up and send it to a game 5.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, he had shown so many times that he was willing to slide under the back, or I mean, excuse me, the charged spheres.
Yeah.
But there's the 2 times he hasn't, he's kind of gotten bodied for it.
So we're gonna see if Terrence keeps that in mind here, and potentially the last round of the match, as he is on set point.
I mean, he's done a good job of getting that life lead, but he's taking a lot of life, white life from these fierces right now. Okay, crouch medium.
And he cashed out that white life with that crouch medium punch as well. Oh, absorbing the fireball, but he catches the fierce afterwards.
That was so good. Terrence sat in the exact area where he could hit the fierce if he was to try and stop the fireball. He's got the crush counter, and look at the offensive momentum. No, finally, Jan gets out. Oh, frame trap. He's trying to backdash out. He's getting a little scared once Abigail finally gets on top of him. There's that range again. Oh, that was an accident, I'm sure. Oh no, that situation again. There's the slide.
Yeah, constantly whenever these charge fierces are coming out, Terrence has been going to the slide to deal with them. Combo all the way into the super here. Not gonna put Abigail in the grave just yet.
Yeah, but he did put him in a situation where pretty much anything can kill. He's got that Kikosho on deck on the V-trigger too. Wow, nice stand short. That's really important to make sure he knows that you can't just be doing that to me.
Yeah, fantastic reaction on the side of Terrence. 20 seconds on the clock. Jan, critical art available.
Yeah, he's got so much meter. One hit can easily lead to death. He can just turn this around. Oh my god, the fierce whiffs. He's just trying, yeah, 10 seconds. He's just trying to make sure he doesn't overcommit. Yeah, Jan eventually getting antsy, trying to overcommit, and that might have been a punish.
To out-footsy his opponent and keep them out in general.
Yeah, this definitely the name of the game is going to be oppression for him, and not. Yeah, you see right there using the buttons of superior range. Basically, Cammy is somebody who has to be up close, and once she gets there though, she's real strong.
Oh yeah,
the stun is prevalent.
We already got the throw bait on deck. Justin poking back with a long range stand medium into the V-trigger again. It's only 2 bars, so she gets a real quick EX dive kick. Catches Justin Wong's flinching. You see so much gray life built up due to these medium normals constantly pestering.
Yeah, he still had that V-trigger on deck though, so that allowed him to get out, and he's trying to even it up right now. V-trigger's gone. Cammy's about to get hurt.
Oh, stand medium punch and fierce, and now the life lead is all even. Punk gonna raw activate his V-trigger as well.
And he's trying to pause button to see what Jay Wong is doing, but no dice. Oh my god, yo, the patience!
Trying for the throw bait, but Justin knows he's not gonna die from one throw.
Oh, drops it though. Okay, he still gets the counter hit for the firm. No, jump light. There it is.
All right, let's shake off the jitters. Justin Wong dropping the crush counter combo, but takes the first round regardless.
Yeah, you know, it's the first match of top 8. You're gonna mess up a few things, it looks like, but it's really not a time that you want to do so. Wow, the crouch medium punch. Okay, he misses dive kick, unfortunate, and he's gonna get thrown for his troubles. Okay, Punk finally finding his way through.
Yeah, Ink's dive kick able to get out that stand fierce. Oh, and then the crouch medium punch gets the counter hit, and then the crouch jab.
There's that stun, and that's going to be a ton of damage, quite obviously. Oh, he didn't get the EX right there. He didn't want to spend the bar. A little greedy, but he still got the game.
Yeah, good stuff. He's able to get that crouch jab in to the throw again. Crouch jab, a pushback on a reduced, allowing Cammy to just go crouch jab right into the throw without having to walk forward at all. Yeah, and that's what you see right there. That's why it's so hard to deal with. So even though she doesn't have to move forward, right? They can go into crouch strong. That is a +1 on block for jab, and then the crouch strong is about 5 frames.
Oh my god, Punk is all over, and the stun is so serious right now. He's finally in there. Okay, he got the V-trigger to find his way out, but there's the V-reversal. He's got another hit. Punk. Okay, there it is. He recognized the reset situation. He did the throw attack.
Yeah,
a lot of meter.
Punk's got to be careful about taking to the skies now because that anti-air critical art is on deck for Justin Wong.
Now this is the spacing that Justin Wong wants to be at, right? But because of that, Punk smelled it, recognized that he was either looking for like a fierce or what have you, jumped over it, got the kill, got the game.
Good stuff from Punk, picking the prime opportunity to jump and making Justin Wong pay for it in full. And yeah, I was thinking that Punk would not want to take to the skies because of that critical card being locked and loaded, but recognizing that Justin Wong is scouting out the ground game a little bit too hard.
Well, yeah, because for that exact reason that you're talking about, Punk had sat on the ground game for so long that he was just, you know, going to those fierces, going to those medium punches. He tried to anti-air right there, but luckily the dive kick was just too fast. He got the shimmy, stun is back up there. Oh my god, the fierce counter hit. There's the V reversal, and he's going to read that. Oh no, that's great for Justin Wong though.
Yeah, ends up committing to the spiral arrow and getting punished because of it. A lot of stun already built up on the side of Punk. The guy's going to activate V-Trigger, let it drain just a bit.
Yeah, he's doing such a good job of keeping him out with those crouch jabs. Okay, cannon strike's going to allow him to get in, but thanks to the throw tech, he's going to get some space. And remember, look at that range right there. That's perfect for Minot and makes it almost impossible for Cammy to deal with.
Yeah. Great stuff from Justin Wong. Definitely the spacing is more on point in this round than it's been in the previous game. You can see him saying he had the perfect range to pester with a stand medium punch and then anti-air with a roundhouse. At that range that he anti-aired with a roundhouse, it doesn't matter if she's going to go into dive kick or normal jump.
Yeah, well, in those last few games, the reason why he could, oh my god, yo, the crouch jab and immediate recognition to reaction.
Yeah, you saw that the EX dive kick was not going to reach him in time, and he just punished this beautifully.
Speaking of a whip punish right there, thanks to the spiral arrow, he's going to go into super. He wants to even up that life, but that's going to give Justin Wong a chance to do the same to him in a moment and get the kill, possibly. He whiffs the throw. Ooh, look at that stun, very important. Oh, he's going to super out, that's going to do a ton.
Yeah.
Oh, almost killed. He no longer has any stun meter. He's still got the V-trigger on deck too, so this is like a check situation right here.
Exactly. I love Justin just activating in the raw neutral. You see how he let two fly to anti-air, messed up dive kick input on the side of Punk. He just gets the jump forward roundhouse, and Justin finishes it with the 2 orbs.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but I mean, he had the orbs on deck, so that situation may have been in Justin Wong's favor regardless, even if he did get the dive kick. I mean, maybe it was supposed to be EX and it was going to be a little bit more plus, but regardless, 1-1 right now.
Nice, yeah, that crouch fierce acting as such a good anti-air. Again, crouch fierce, roundhouse, if you space them properly, it doesn't matter if Cammy goes with a normal jump or the dive kick.
And I mean, she's got such good ways to be able to push right back out, right? So if she blocks one dive kick, that's okay. Nice reaction from Punk, though. That's why he's been raw activated, is he's been looking for that button to be able to spiral arrow right through. He's got him in the corner, but he missed another dive kick.
Ooh, just busts out with a DP, trying to keep Justin Wong locked in this corner now. That's all +3, so yeah, it just takes a bunch of stand strongs.
That's a lot of light life, and Punk is just smelling bud right now. He got through. He's trying to get the throw, but nice walk back. Justin Wong's finally out. He's going to activate V-trigger to make sure that Punk has to think about his approach.
Ooh, Punk, great defense against Minot with the V-trigger. You saw Justin Wong use 4 orbs to cover his approach, only 2 left, and Punk was confident that he didn't have him ready to poke back.
Yeah, that's a real important part of defense. It isn't just blocking, it's also knowing when to press it to get out.
Young Abare.
Okay, gonna try and dive kick through, but unfortunately he was unable to hit him. Yeah, those medium punches, those crouch jabs. There it is, finally, he's gonna get the reset.
Oh, into the crouch fierce. Crouch fierce, the 2 medium punches pushed him back enough to where if he poked back with like the 3-frame stand like he would have got countered by the crouch fierce.
Oh my goodness. The air to airs from Justin Wong right now, so good.
Yeah, the extended hitbox and that jump roundhouse is so good when she has the orb. Oh, he actually connects with the V-trigger dive kick.
He actually got in there. Okay, good. Thanks to the block back speed of Minot, which is actually incredibly quick. He was able to get out, but he got the fuzzy, and that should do it right there. No meter required.
Yeah, Justin. Great stuff. You know, when he first played up with this character, his V-trigger shenanigans weren't that great, but his footsies were on point, and we can see now with the V-trigger stuff locked and loaded, he's become a very dangerous competitor on Minot.
Yeah, Justin Wong's always been a player who has incredibly strong footsies. He's not always the most optimal, but this is not a character where that's like a huge deal.
Yeah, the jump back roundhouse again. Now the stand fierce gets the crush counter while beating it out with the crouch jab. EX dive kick. Punk is trying to turn it up to 60.
Yeah, he definitely is going to need it right now. 11's not going to do it. A nice confirm off that. He's going to get the stun on that. He doesn't have the super, but it's still good damage. knockdown situation.
Wake up super again from Justin.
Oh,
no,
backdash.
backdash.
There's the V trigger on deck. He's going to slow it down as much as possible. Yeah, Punk was thinking about the jump, the fuzzy again, and that was not the option. He got tagged low, and Justin Wong is going to take game number 3.
Yeah, I mean, once they land, it's pretty much unreactable, right? You're not going to react to those first few frames of not leaving the ground and hitting you overhead. So Punk just committing to thinking that Justin would go to the same option he previously did, but Justin quickly switching it up on his teammate and taking the next game.
Sometimes you got to pick a side and pray.
Yeah, exactly. That's just the scenario that she presented him with at that point.
Okay. I love how effectively Justin Wong is using the walk back to force Punk to want to dive kick in a certain range, and then he walks back outside of the range and gets the crouch jab or whatever button connects. Oh, there it is, the shimmy. He's gotten a lot of those actually on Justin. There's a lot of stun. Yeah, he's got to fight his way out.
Yeah, the throw bait game is just so strong with Cammy because of the no pushback on the crouch light punch, man.
Hey, oh my, yo, got hit raw. He was trying, I don't know if he was trying to jump or what, but definitely got bodied for it.
Jump back roundhouse proving time and time again to be an excellent answer for when Cammy takes to the skies.
Yes, definitely. And there's that jump fierce. Try and get in. Okay, dive kick. You're pleasant. Now there's the bait. There's the EX. Not going to kill, but it's looking scary for both now. Jae Wong has the option to chip if he wants it.
Exactly. He has the full critical R on deck.
And there's no V reversal available for Cammy.
So Punk gets put into block stun here. Jae Wong can cancel into super, and that's all over.
It's, yeah, look at the range that Punk is forced to play at. He has to be at this max distance because he knows one button. Oh my god, he got the whip punish with the spiral arrow!
Oh man, reaction indeed.
I think he was just going to do it. I'm going to be real with you.
Yeah, very well might be. I'll give him some credit.
But, okay, so Jae Wong has a lot of, meter going into this, so he's going to use the super to get a gigantic lead. While this does give Punk access to V-Trigger, that doesn't matter. He took a grip of life.
Yeah, exactly, and now it's going to be all Justin Wong's game, right? You got to come to him, and he's going to do exactly what you just saw, the jump back roundhouse, the stand fierce, the crouch fierce, whatever he can to get Cammy out of range.
I'll talk about young man reactions. Justin is not exactly the youngest person, and he's still reacting to all those air-to-air situations. He has kept Punk out, and now he is on set point.
Stand medium puncher, great deterrent at that range for people going into the air. Often knocks them out of their pre-jump, or knocks them out of their beginning jump frames.
That's what I was talking about right there. The walk back to force Punk to think he can dive kick on him, gets the full conversion right there. He may have been put back into the corner, but that doesn't matter right now.
Drops the combo, allows for a crunch counter punish on Justin's side. Raw activation again from Fox's Punk. Jump back roundhouse again from Justin, really scouting out the jump tendencies of Punk.
Yeah, he's totally in his head. V-triggers, he's going to be able to find his way out of the corner. Let's see, it's the overhead, but he doesn't get the combo off it because maybe it was a little too far.
Yeah. Full critical R for Punk, needs to make his way all the way in. Finally does, when he tries for a throw attempt. Justin just keeping the backdash going. Walk to the other side of the corner, we got a front throw.
Oh, but he finds his way out with the 3-frame full combo. Justin Wong is going to take it. I think it was Toy.
Oh, yeah, it was. It was the GGEA boys. Twisted Rivera is the one that put him into losers, and then Toy actually eliminating him to make top 8.
Yeah, so here it is. Yeah, so one thing you're going to see a lot in this matchup is definitely that fierce punch from Bison. It whip punishes that forward fierce from Zangief so well. Okay, yeah, look at the range right there. He doesn't have to do anything. He's got the life lead. He can just sit there and wait for him to mess up. Yeah, see, exactly. That's where he's messing up right now. He's in there.
Oh, wow, the forward medium pivot right there, trying to stuff whatever Toy puts out. But yeah, I mean, the Fierce is going to have some priority on that.
Okay, he's able to flex his way through. And there it is, an SVD.
What's the guess going to be? Yeah, you got the heavy version, back-to-back on the heavy version.
Gonna see if, yeah, he was trying to jump out or something right there. The stun is really a factor, and it's gonna definitely stun.
The X tombstone right there.
We'll build that meter right in front of him with the corkscrew. Oh, he was able to jump out. Yeah, he recognized that was not a situation where it was gonna kill, and he jumped out.
Yeah, exactly. Toy being as aware as Brick of the reset potential right there. Great jump out, but Brick closes it out anyway. Punishes the whiff on the lariat with the crown strong, only to find an EX SVD.
Oh my god, sit down, sir. I'm not done with you. Stun. Oh, just barely not stunned. But there it is now. And that's off the SPD too, so the damage is not even scaled.
Yeah, that works out way better for Brick. As long as he's able to get that stun. and then in the ground one more time with an SPD, and that's 1-0 for Fnatic Brick real quick.
That was super fast. The first game was Toei just completely keeping him out with that Fierce Punch, but the second that Brick got in there, he got to run his game, and he kind of ran over him.
Fnatic Brick real comfortable taking a quick water break.
Yeah, remember it's 3 out of 5, so it's not like Toei is in danger of losing just yet. It was only the first game, but you know he's got to make sure he understands what he lost to.
Yeah, he was doing a real good job in that first round of being patient and whiff punishing a lot of Brick's options. But you can see Brick has lowered the tendency of the options he's going out of. But Standing Fierce is still going to be a problem.
Standing Fierce has definitely been like 90% of Toei's damage for sure. Okay, there it is. Yeah, and very smartly canceling into Psycho Flame because Flex can only has so much armor. Even if you walk forward, it still only has so much armor.
See another whiff punish with that Stand Fierce.
Oh wow, tried to crouch Fierce and gonna get bodied for his trouble. Okay, low forward, catching a little bit of health. Doesn't have a whole lot to work with, but we've seen Brick only needs one. Only needs 1 HP.
Yeah, absolutely. He only needs one heavy SPD. Put him in the Oki situation and Toei can find herself in real trouble. I like that V reversal.
Trying to look for the medium kick to corkscrew him.
Yeah, exactly. That has a special kick-only counter in the mid-range, which is great against Bison's clutch round ender and that stand medium kick.
Yeah, so I mean, like, you can tell that Toei is definitely not trying to overextend anything. He recognizes that he whip punishes it with a medium kick, takes that round.
Yeah, he put out a Fierce. Brick tried to respond with his own, and Toei reacts to that whip punish. Speaking of whip punish, great chop.
Yeah, that's actually like a huge a part of this matchup in particular. Is Bison doesn't want to get near this character unless it's on knockdown, right? So he's got a whip punish, but the thing is Zangief has that option too. He has that ability. Trying to find his way out of the corner. Remember, Zangief has 2 EX and he's got full V trigger on deck. He recognized the situation, was able to get the jump out. He's frame trapped him, gets the throw. Yeah, keep it in non-committal. He's got so much life to work with that he just does not want to waste anything.
Yeah, Brick is looking for the desperation flexes right now. He's trying to find an opening to activate that V trigger. He needs one knockdown, going with the double Fierce, trying to get the whiff punish with the V trigger activation.
Oh, but the EX scissors right there from Toei is going to take the second game. I'm really surprised that Fierce did not hit the medium kick a minute ago. I thought for sure that was going to connect, and that's why he V triggered. So 1-1 here. It's gonna be any game that Toei is controlling is gonna be very slow because he has to control Brick. He has to keep him away. He's got to keep that real estate that he's had behind him. That's where the big thing lies. Is he has had so much real estate behind him in terms of keeping Brick out.
Both players here with the life lead. I think Toei has definitely adjusted his style properly. Not going to take any more unnecessary risks. Busting out with that 3-frame light kick, recognizing that he likes to flex after a scenario like that and just throws him.
He's trying to headbutt those normals from Toei, but the thing is, he's not pressing them when he wants. There's the corkscrew. But oh yeah, nice! Psycho Axe.
Yeah, oh,
what a punish. Oh, and there's the throw. Yeah, I guess he was looking for that vertex situation. Now, that's very common for Zangief to throw after a jump short like that.
So smart from Toei right there. Again, canceling the EX flame, blowing up that armor. Psycho Blast pulls up the Fierce this time.
I like that decision. I mean, Toei is just, he's playing this so well. It's a perfect, like.
Yeah, exactly. And it's at 49 seconds, right? You don't often see that.
Oh, I can't believe I didn't whip punish. But okay, V trigger for Brick. He's trying to find his way in, but no. He wanted the corkscrew again, and Brick is starting to get real antsy for these SPDs.
Yeah, and again, he was trying to bait him into pressing a button and then whip punishing with the V trigger, but just slightly off on the timing.
Psycho Flame?
Yeah, buffered with the Psycho Flame behind it.
Okay, finally, this is Brick's time. We saw him do so much work off this the first time. His messy guesses are serious. Oh, he backed that down though. He find his way out. Okay, he can punish that with Psycho Axe. Yep.
Yeah, you're never going to catch Toei slipping. He's always going to be aware of any type of reset situation from Zangief, either backdashing or holding up.
Yeah, right back to that exact range. He's got that down to a T. So perfectly spaced.
Yeah, if Brick is going to look for any more resets in this set, he's going to have to look for Toei to jump out. Maybe go with the air SPD instead. Going to have to be a hard read, but that's just the type of gameplay you have to submit yourself to when you're a Zangief player.
Yeah, you got to take some risks, and sometimes you're going to get fierced in EX Cycle Flame there. Yeah, he has to be trigger activate because it's very negative.
Yeah, the target combo version can be punished.
And here comes the V-trigger activation from Brick. Oh my god, what a punish, and that's going to kill Toei! Exploding from, like, the most pensive situation.
Yeah, he's done a great job really controlling the space here in Game 2 and Game 3, constantly putting that Stand Fierce out, either buffering a flame behind it or a Psycho Blast. Usually the flame is buffered to break up the armor of Zangief just in case he flexes on it. And then on top of that, right, we often see just Stand Fierce and the Psycho Blast in general from Bisons because it's great life on top of chip damage.
Yeah, and it also does a nice amount of pushback, and that's exactly what he wants to do in this matchup. He wants to keep Zangief at a very specific range, and he's done that so perfectly. It's so interesting too because he's done it so well that Brick hasn't even been able to walk him into the corner despite the fact that he's been walking back.
Yeah.
Toei has not been in the corner. He could write a masterclass paper on this matchup. Get his PhD.
I'm telling you, man, that's really what Toei, I feel, brings to the table every time he comes up to play. I'm so impressed with the way he plays every single matchup. Wow, goes with the target combo, and then he ends it early for the stand reset.
There it is. Yeah, you're going to see a lot of medium kicks to try and goad him into using that Dragon Screw counter. Oh my god, what a whip punish with the crouch medium.
Right to the EXs. Oh, hits him with the throw bait as well. Dash in, dash back, forward throw. All Toei here.
Yeah, he recognizes that he can't get a meaty off that forward throw, but so he just gets into the space. Brick finally getting a hit, and this is where he starts that game plan that he's been so strong at the EX. Here we go.
Just like that, stun is a real problem.
And it's gonna be a problem as he gets this hit right here. EX SPD. Your boy might be cooked.
Yeah, Brick's done a real great job of making the most out of any knockdown he gets, but he can't finish it here. EX Psycho Blast.
Oh my god, this is so good for Toei that he only needs that 1 HP. Yeah, there's so many good situations for him right there, even though he had 1 HP.
Yeah, again, you can't chip kill unless the critical art is there, so Toei just catches Brick walking forward at the wrong moment.
Wow, he's just on deck with every type of punish. On everything. Toei is looking so strong. Stun is prevalent, but he's going to back off. He doesn't need to pursue that.
Brick has just been respecting the scissor kick after another great whip punish. Stop trying to do stuff. Boy, overwhelming offense here. Looking to finish it off with a perfect. You're trying to flex on him.
Okay, V-trigger on deck for Brick. He's going to get a little bit of white life back, but it's not enough to work with, I don't think.
No, get some chip damage in. The perfect has been denied.
The V-trigger, okay, there's the crush counter, so he's going to be able to walk forward towards him, but he didn't get close enough. The EX ball comes out. There's the throw tech. Nice for Brick. He's staying alive. Oh, he caught a backdashing. There's another crush counter. Here's the EX. He's got V-trigger on deck. Oh, but the 3-frame light, and that's going to put him over Fnatic's Brick. Strong, similar to how Rashid is after the patch, but a lot of people have been kind of showing some interesting things now. He did go with V-trigger 1. Now, V-trigger 1 can actually be canceled on hit and block and not get punished, whereas V-trigger 2 is the one that definitely gets canceled on hit and still gets punished.
And I feel like we're already seeing why Oil King chose the Falk in this matchup, right? Being able to outrange Cammy is not something a lot of characters can do, but Falk is definitely one of them. And yeah, pestering with that low short and the low jab is going to be something you're going to see a lot. And obviously backed up by that V-trigger usage since it's not going to be punishable.
And she also does a good job of being able to catch the dive kick, despite the fact that it changes the momentum of the jump, while still covering the option of a regular jump. Because her normals are so large. Okay, go forward from Alex Myers. He's in there. He caught the backdash. Oh, wow. What a challenge right there from Oil King. He's keeping those charges, using that gun to great effectiveness. Got a lot of it on deck.
Really taming this Cammy. Oh, but he commits. I think that was a buffer that he just misspaced, but he gets the back throw anyway and prevents Alex Myers from taking it to the sky.
Yeah, you gotta wonder how much Alex Myers knows how to fight this Falk character, right? This character is not exactly prevalent. A lot of people wrote her off pretty much immediately after playing Infiltration for one of them.
Yeah,
so
even though we did see Justin Wong find success with her at the round robin in Canada, though.
Okay, DP's out.
EXDP to bust out, using the crouch jab into the tick throw, put him back in the corner.
And you gotta watch that fierce button. It goes really far and it hits really hard. Oh wow, that was so smart from Alex. So he used the spiral arrow to get under and start his offense. He got the hit and everything.
Oil King with the dash of Alex Myers reacting a little bit too late to it, and then the counter hit trying to get frisky on the wake up.
Yeah, that meaty is so strong. Oh wow, what a whip punish right into V-trigger activation. Crouch Fierce is so good for that.
Yeah, Myers gonna hold on to his last bit of V-trigger here, not gonna spin it on another DP.
And there's the throw. Oil King has taken the first game, and he looks like he controlled Alex Myers so well. He legitimately looks kind of lost.
Yeah, my man Myers going to the phone. Oil King taking a peek over the shoulder as well.
He's got to get them notes. What notes do you have on me?
Yeah, it might be. I don't know. I feel like Alex Myers is looking up some frame data regarding Falk. I think you mentioned it right. I don't know how much experience he's gonna have on this matchup.
It's so hard too. He was like, "Yeah, what are you looking at? What are you looking at?"
He's like, "Yo, dog, like, you're just gonna pull out this random matchup on me when I was expecting the Rashid?" And yeah, he's got to make sure he knows a few things, and that's what I was talking about, right? Taking deep breaths, making sure he stays composed even despite catching the W. Not trying to get too emotional.
Just because you have the control over the matchup, just because you have the lead does not mean that it'll stay that way. You have to be able to bring out that mental state that got you there in the first place at all times. Okay, is that Spyro? Excellent spacing. Oh, he tried to throw, but it was so late that it didn't become attack, but instead a throw for Oil King itself.
Ooh, EX, that was a real tough one to read in terms of the block advantage right there, but it was fortunate for Alex Myers. That was still plus for him.
Trying to use that V-trigger activation. Oh my god, the carrier spike is going to get the flawless right there. Goes fully into the corner. Yep. Ooh, what a meaty setup.
Yeah, I really like that. Not letting Alex Myers get down and play the wake-up game, right? Just giving him a restand.
Yeah, another reason why Oil King also wins this matchup is because of that gun being able to stop the aerial jump momentum, right? It's going to make him want a DP, but the gun beats the Dragon Punch.
Crouch jab is so good, man. Can be buffered behind it with the V skill to really put Myers away. And we talked about it. Crouch jab has one of the farthest ranges of any crouch jab in the game.
You know, she's got to see where she's going. She's blind. Alex Myers just having such a difficult time trying to find his way around it. He's got the low forward, and he's still pushing advantage, but Oil King continuously finding himself out of the corner every time. Oh my god, what a read on the Dragon Punch right there.
Yeah, felt the oppression coming out, and he didn't want to deal with it anymore. Stun City, Myers going down 2-0 to Oil King's Falk.
My goodness. And Oil King's Falk is looking good. It's not even like just a matchup unfamiliarity. He definitely understands how to fight Cammy in these situations. Oh my, yo, popping off. We're only 2-0, man. You're not done yet.
He's having a real good time at the expense of Alex Myers and his Cammy.
Goose Faba. Oil King says. Shout out to UYU bringing the boy out here to DreamHack. Yeah, there it is. You want it, like, Cammy's a character known for really strong anti-air options, but that gun takes those away, or at least makes them have to double check those options.
Oh, try to give him the crush counter right there, but
jump medium.
King not biting.
Okay, there's that median. Alex Myers is starting to get privy to the fact.
Hey, but you can see that Blanching built up so much gray damage, and now the anti-air DP as well, cashing out on it.
Yeah, that anti-air DP was way more damage than it should have been. Okay, doesn't go for the gun right there. Alex Myers was expecting the gun that time. There it is. Yeah, thanks to the pause button, he knew what was going on.
Oh, okay. Throw out the big medium punch with the V-trigger buffer behind it. Oh, another throw.
Oh my gosh. He caught him jumping again, and wow, he is just clipping Alex Myers left and right. It's not even full combo damage a lot of the time. Now, Oil King on match point, set point.
Fantastic Falk pick coming out. Alex Myers truly lost in the sauce here. Great DP on the anti-air. He's got to make more of that happen. Confirms the low forward into the spiral arrow. Has the corner now. Do not let Falk escape, my friend.
He's going to try to do exactly that. There's also a lot of meter on the side of Alex Myers. Yeah, there's that anti-air option we talked about, but the DP comes out from Oil King.
Yeah, and he got so close that Oil King was able to just jump forward, and Myers not really preventing it. Whoa!
That was so smart! Alex Myers using the EX to get through the fireball, recognizing that he can't DP, but he sure can protect Alan vulnerable through it. Got the hit. He's got it back in the corner, but Oil King fighting his way out.
Again, Alex Myers in control at this point, but Oil King full critical R on deck. Great activation right there to get the whiff punish spiral arrow.
Reacciones.
Yeah.
Final round.
Was the final round. Myers finally showing some signs of life here. Oh, baiting out the DP. He's going to get the punish as well.
So good from Alex Myers. He might have finally found some sort of stride right there in those situations. Oil King did DP out, but now he's in there. He got the shimmy. No full conversion, but that might be okay.
Yeah, didn't commit after you see the throw bait. Yeah, but now I believe Oil King's definitely going to go back to that crouch jab strategy. Tries to commit to a bigger butt and gets jumped in on because of it.
Oh, he got him. The stun is prevalent, but he'll die first, and he gets instant overhead. Alex Myers on the board. He got a lot of data from those two matches, so I want to take note of during that second round, he knew the exact spacing of that crouch jab, the button that was messing him up so much, and he stayed just directly outside of its range.
Yeah, great jump timing on the decisions from Alex Myers as well. Because when he starts buffering that crouch jab, right, usually recovers in time to either block the jump or even to input a DP afterward. But when he's scouting the bigger buttons, the medium punches, the fiercest, he's able to get successful jump-ins and make the most out of them.
Gonna make the most out of this crush counter right now as he's gonna bring him to the corner. Oh yeah, so all the time Alex Myers was definitely going to the throw option there. There's the V reversal. He has no more stun, but he's not gonna have any more V meter. Oh, big crush counter.
Oh, he drops the combo. Comes down the same side. Myers still with most of the real estate at his back. That's exactly where he's gonna want to stay. No anti-air attempt.
But he does get the crouch fierce, and that's such a strong normal for being able to cancel in a V trigger. Even if it's on block, it's advantageous for Cammy. Okay, there's the fierce.
Oil King just a bit away from that V trigger as well.
Wow, he actually found his way out. He was stressing Alex Myers out so much with the ground game that he finally found a jump and he was able to get out. It's relatively even in terms of health. Wow, he got his way in there. Oh, faked it! He tried to press a button, he gets the hit. Oh my god, Alex Myers.
EX Hooligan into straight land, catches Oil King flinching, and Myers looking to bring this 2-2. He needs another round to do so. Wow, catches her on the shins, then gets the throw bait right after.
Oh, and then fakes the throw. He got the heavy kick, but it looks like it was trying to catch jump because there was no crush counter on it. Wow, what an air to air. Oh my god, Alex Myers is all over him right now, keeping him in the corner. The stun. He's got a lot of meter. I assume he's going to use it for super to close that out. We are now 2-2, and it was quick.
Yeah, you can see Myers really scouting out the fact that Oil King is going to jump forward in the corner to escape right there. I'm the custom shorts, man. What more can a man ask for?
Yeah, they're definitely killing it with the merch for sure. Okay, here we go. So we finally get to see that Oil King Rashid here in this top 8, first time.
Yeah, the matchup we expected to see from the beginning, and Myers already showing he might be ready for this as well. Jumping over the whirlwind, establishing a huge lead, but commits the spiral arrow.
Oh yeah, you know, both these players have had a full day to study their opponents before the top 8 started, and it's definitely showing. The stun.
Big risk taken by Myers, going to result in quite the life deficit here in the first round of Game 5.
And he's trying to find his way out. There it is, the crouch fierce into V trigger activation. He backdashed that, but he still got his way through. Oh my goodness, the low forward. Okay, throw tech.
Oh yeah, good recognition from Oil King. That dive kick hit way too high, takes his turn back, and then gets the counter hit medium punch.
Gonna take that first round right there. Oil King currently on set point. And I mean, it's not like it was too far away from Alex Myers. He's still close. He just got put in a pretty bad situation. Okay, nice challenge there from Oil King. He recognized it. Okay, no anti-air from Alex Myers, but that's okay. Yeah, there it is again. He recognized. That's even a punish.
Yeah, hitting way too high with these dive kicks. Myers gonna have to readjust his spacing.
Adjust the neutral. Okay, there it is. Yeah, rock, paper, scissors, my guy. He doesn't have any EX meter to do it again, but he just got it from the throw. Okay, yeah, trying to avoid the situation where he could be Dragon Punch through the air, but he found his way under him. He's going to keep him in the corner. Oh, I guess not. Oh, so what reactions from Oil King? Yeah. He's got the hit here. Good conversion.
Expecting Myers. Oh, but he pulls back with the crouch strong. Tries to back throw him again. Oil King has done such a good job being aware of that, but he runs directly into the crouch fierce critical arc.
Okay, this is really advantageous for Alex Myers. Oh my god, yo, then the spinning mixer, and that's gonna do it. Actually, it was like 5-5 probably. So I kind of want to see how that goes. Excellent pick on costume from Punk right there.
Yeah, absolutely. As it is a 0-0 here. This is going to be losers quarters to determine who gets into losers semifinals. And 3 out of 5 all the way through. Punk, great anti-air, going to keep Toy jailed in this corner, but Toy immediately going with that stand Fierce Cycle Blast. Crush counter Fierce on the side of Punk now.
Yeah, thanks to that new change, standing Fierce is a crush counter. He got the full conversion off it, and that's huge. The stun is super there. He just needs one more hit, but he's going to find his way out thanks to the short. He gets the V-trigger activation. No stun, no corner. Plus frames. There's so many V reversals on the side of Punk. Oh, but he couldn't block on the cross-up. He's got himself in the corner now.
Ooh, EX Cycle Blast. Punk trying to get a little bit too frisky at the wrong time. Gets the counter hit, but no confirm.
And we're just switching sides on the corner, and that Fierce punch into the Cycle Flame. So much damage.
That's always been so on point with the stand Fierce into buffers. No anti-air attempt there. It's going to be a real awkward spacing in anti-air. He's going to have to do that crouch Fierce really preemptively. Catches the backdash with the EX Scissors.
Yeah, just a little bit too forward as well to be able to get the cross-up medium kick, so he kind of backed off. He recognized that he had to block. There it is. He's found his spacing. When Toei finds his spacing, it's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, with punish, punish. That is a very unsafe on one.
Plus the Cycle Axe +1 is V reversals. Doesn't want to deal with that situation. V reversal again, a lot of great life on the side of Bison. He cashes it out.
Trying to push him back. Doing exactly that. And all the EX Devil's Reverse is going to help him push him into the corner. So much meter on Punk. He might EXTP. No, doesn't do it. And there it is, the hell attack.
We've seen that more and more, right? Players getting cornered and looking to jump forward out. Toy perfectly scouting that, using the jump back strong with Bison to put it into that game and take a 1-0 lead over Punk. Man, we are having pad issues today.
What's going on? What's going on?
Hook and God having some pad issues during Dragon Ball FighterZ. Now we see Punk turning off and turning back on the pad once more.
Okay, so he's debating on whether or not he should be going to Cammy or sticking with the Karen pick. So it looks like he did stick with the Karen. Okay. Now, I mean, he's known for his Karen, but obviously he's been putting a ton of time into Cammy. So I wonder if he might be spreading himself a little bit thin. Oh, wow, what a whip punch on the Psycho Axe. Yeah, there's that in here. It traded, but I think he's okay with that.
Ooh, great interruption, knowing the Fierce into the Tenko is not real at all.
Oh, there's that. Crush counter. He had the meter to convert off it, but he decided not to. He's going to convert off this one. The stun is very prevalent right now.
V-reversal just whiffs with no punish and Pump the God.
Okay, there it is, a V-reversal again. Punk is pretty much never going to be able to get that V-trigger one at this point. Caught him back dashing. Oh, another trade, and Punk will take that to the bank for sure.
V-reversal again. Now Punk just needs a big hit, big single normal to close it out. Toys letting that gray life come back. Obviously not going to want to commit to anything. Has used a lot of V-reversals at this point, so no access to the V-trigger. Wow, the scissor kick busting out with it.
Yeah, that spacing was crazy. He stayed just outside of the medium kick range and was able to punish with those scissors. He's going to let him jump in, but he gets the throw tech. We're back to neutral again. Oh, he tried to fake it that time, but yeah, Toei was not biting. Oh my goodness, there it is, the whip punish on it. Caught him.
Coming into the Cycle Axe, it's a big normal, and it's got big recovery.
Yeah, a lot of meter on Punk's side right now too. You gotta remember that. He can do big damage around start if he gets a proper hit. Oh, he tried to as well. Plus frames, yeah. Now more plus frames, but he challenged right there because Toei tried to do something a little bit longer than a sand short. Oh, there's that V-skill to get out.
Wow, he tried to whip punish that crouch strong with the roundhouse, just a frame or two off. Again, that roundhouse will slow down.
Okay, right there, V-reversal, that was pretty much the guaranteed V-reversal, but he's gonna get hit for his troubles with the scissors.
Oh yeah, V-reversal wanting to stop all that pressure. A whole lot of great life on the side of Bison. He cashed out with that trade in the air, but he's still got such a healthy life where he's not tripping about it.
And I mean, so you got to remember, Punk has a lot of meter. He can definitely even that life lead up if he gets the chance, but so much damage for Toei. He's going to V-reversal out. Yeah, he does not need that V-meter anymore. He's going to V-reversal a lot, in fact, yeah.
Yeah, put him on a pixel, but Punk confirmed right into the V-trigger.
Oh my god, instant Devil's Reverse to close it out. He got over the low forward, and that did it.
Toy's ridiculous. I mentioned before, right? Like we haven't really seen a lot of head stomp, Devil's Reverse shenanigans. He only brings it out at a proper time to beat a low forward. Incredible.
And then the X scissors has been getting so many backdashes. There's the throw tech right there. Okay, it's the V skill again.
Crouch strong, catching up, switching as well, cashing out for the full combo.
Watch the stun on Toei. Yeah, he's gonna short out.
The X scissor as well, going with the low forward. Punk Using V reversal after V reversal, trying to maintain screen positioning as well, put some great life. Stay on reset after the scissor kick, gonna get him a forward throw.
That was one of the first times he's gone to forward throw after it. A lot of meter for Punk, but okay, he gets the hit. V-trigger coming out at some point. No, he's gonna keep V-reversaling. That's gonna hit. There's the super big damage.
Yeah, and then I believe it's going to be a dead toy.
Yeah, I don't say anything. I'm not gonna.
You're not gonna pull?
No, I'm not James Shem. Not happening. I love you, James.
I'm pretty confident in my calls when it comes to the kill, which means, of course, I'm gonna mess it up later.
Hey, but I'm gonna hold you to it.
I'm glad. I'm looking forward to it. So Punk ties it up real quick. Yeah, you can never count this man out when he has full meter, right? He is so good at whiff punishing and one of the cleanest hit confirmed players in the game, especially on that Karen.
So in this matchup in particular, Karen has very few uses in terms of neutral to use meter, right? So he's gonna have a lot of it on deck. And the V-trigger is not exactly particularly potent. So he's gonna have a lot of V-reversals too. So he's gonna have critical art and he's gonna have V-reversals on deck a lot.
So he already pushed to the corner. I won't be surprised if we see another V-reversal come out from Punk to God. He's already used one. There it is.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to deal with that +1 Psycho Axe situation.
Got dumped in his mouth. Okay, there it is. Good pickup.
Great confirmance of the Psycho. Has corner carry all the way, but I love the usage right there. EX stop. Let me get out of this corner. Get the real estate back while I maintain my life lead.
Yeah, those are pretty much the only times that Toei's been going to that. Okay, V-trigger activation for Punk, and yeah, he gets the throw.
And again, yeah, you see he wanted to escape the corner situation. Punk backdash dash forward. He gets clipped by the neutral jump fierce.
And probably wasn't able to block. He was probably still forward dashing.
Just can't quite catch on to Toei's tendencies in this round.
Ooh, Psycho Axe with the knockdown, but the challenge with the crouch jab. Oh my god, yo, the whip punish with the EX scissors. His reactions have been ridiculous for that.
Tick throw back towards the corner. Punk here, or just gets into range at the roundhouse at the last second.
Okay, V-skill is going to trade, and definitely in Punk's favor. He backdashes to get out of the throw. That was the same thing he went to. There's the stomp, anti-air. Oh, and there's that thing. So in Street Fighter 5, characters don't turn around frame 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, nice anti-air jab. Trying to get the throw bait, but Toei not biting.
He's sitting in his face. Okay, you got to remember, look at all that meter for Punk.
Yeah, busts out, uses one with the EXDP.
Oh, that's a big hit, though. He didn't have V-trigger. Unfortunately, he's going to get another big hit. Good damage right here into the Rekka series. Unfortunately, not going to kill, but that's a great situation for Punk, and he takes it.
Yeah, it looked like Toei bet on the 3-frame light kick right there, but perfect meaty timing from Punk's going to tie up this game.
And so he had to use a lot of meter to do it, but I think it was absolutely worth it.
Oh, no, misses on the jump in and gets back thrown forward, but yeah, quick jump forward out, back throw back into the corner.
I did not say you can leave. There's the V reversal from Punk. Remember, you're going to see a ton of that. Oh, the fierce into the buffer. He got so much damage into the corner carry. Oh my god, yo, he caught him jumping into the flame. Are you serious? Oh, yo, jump short. There's that stun. Oh, no. But he's going to die first. Yeah, perfect KO to close out the round. 2-1 for Toei right now.
Round 1. Toei putting that matchup knowledge on display as he always does, forcing Punk to go to the Cami. But he runs into the stand medium punch and a great confirm.
Okay, there's the plus frames. He got a bunch of light life and he stayed just outside of the range. Now, think about this. Bison does not have the same walk speed that Manat does in terms of back walk. It is really slow in comparison.
Yeah.
Oh, whiff dive kick. So that was killing Punk against Justin Wong as he missed a ton of dive kicks. So if Toei remembers that, he might be able to take a huge amount of advantages.
I really love Toei using the EX stomp right before he got put all the way in the corner, right? I mean, really throwing off the rhythm that Punk was expecting. He hasn't been this side of the corner. We got one throw, but yeah, not going to be easy to set up the tick throw. Really trying to condition him with a stand medium punch.
Oh, what an option right there. If he tries to V reversal out, he's got another one if he needs it. There's the fear. Okay, nice throw attack. His defense is pretty strong. Wow, he got out, and there's the challenge for Punk, trying to find his way back through.
Dash into the crouch jab, tick throw again. Not a lot of pushback on that crouch light punch, and that allowing the Cami to go directly into the throw. Another miss dive kick.
Okay, but he's going to V reversal out again, and he got caught backdashing. This is where Punk is at his scariest. He is so strong in the offensive game. Okay, another throw attack. Wow! Ah, and there's that medium kick.
Yeah, Cami has the same thing, right? Stand medium kick. You can V-trigger cancel it now, but it's obviously not special cancelable, but a great tool to close out a round.
Definitely, always catching people jumping, and I mean, when you're staring down the face of death against Cammy, jumping is definitely a prevalent option.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is. Wow. Okay, yo, so you can hit the hard type of dive kick, but you can't hit the regular ones. I see you. Oh my God, good knee. Okay, nice punish.
Took out so much gray life for just that one knee, and the whip jumping, resulting in a back throw again. Nice view reversal from Punk.
And he's trying to find his way out of the corner, and that's gonna do it for him. He's definitely gonna get out of the corner with this one. Okay, this is the throw. He's pushing him right back. He said, I didn't want you out of here. Oh, he got that meaty though. Yeah, Punk has been challenging with buttons on almost every single wake up. So I think Toei's finally starting to get privy to that, which means Punk is more than likely going to start going to the EXDP.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh, another missed dive kick, so many, and then he gets crushed countered with the roundhouse.
Oh my God, he lost so much life.
Yeah.
Look at the stun. Oh my God.
Huge lead to start it off. Toei. Put Punk on life support.
That is it, though. He perfected Punk twice to get him 3-1.
Shallow jump arc, and a lot of the time the whirlwind rising can hit him out of it. But I like the fog to start it off right. Rely on the fact that Jan probably doesn't have a lot of matchup experience. Rely on the fact that she's got normal range to contest with Abigail.
Yeah, and she can do kind of the same thing at the range that Abigail likes as well. Is, you know, sit that white life onto you, and then you press one wrong button, and that cashes out. Okay. And there's the anti-air. Yeah, another strong part about Falk versus Abigail is, remember, Abigail jumps very slow, and he drops like a rock. So he's going to drop into her anti-air button very easily. Oh, the meaty right here. Okay, he challenges, surprisingly, V-Trigger 2 on deck. So it's different than we saw earlier. So he probably picked his V-Trigger based on Rashid, maybe. I don't know. Because didn't he pick his character immediately?
He did pick his character. He waited till the V-Trigger, though.
Okay.
Yeah, he locked in after he had picked Falk. Oh my gosh.
Your crouch medium means nothing to me.
Yeah, Big Fierce is coming out of the side of UIU's Oil King. You can see double crush counter has already built him over a bar of V-meter with barely any damage taken.
No, I mean, Jan is already sitting at half-life, but he's going to start that off just a little bit better, trying to even up the damage here. There's the anti-air, and oh my God, just dumping him. Okay. Ooh, it's an anime game now. I see you. Oh my God. When Abigail walks up to you and tries to SBD, like, it looks like he's about to SBD, you have to be terrified. Oh, there's the throw.
Front throw. Goes to the Fierce. Yes. Tries to jump out of it, but way too late.
That did so much damage.
That V-Trigger 2, the Abigail Express.
Okay, yeah, last time he had caught Oil King trying to jump out and got the hit. No dice this time. He's going to get the crutch rider for his troubles, actually.
And again, Oil King cannot afford to get in close quarters combat with Abigail. Oh, but he jumps in.
That's not a good start for it. He's got a lot of meter, too. He caught him jumping, and there's the Dragon Punch.
You're dead. Goodbye.
You ready? Okay, he's going to get stunned after the super, too, if he gets hit. So he's got to be very vigilant about the after the super mix-up. Oh my God, no, there's the stand jabs. Oh, there's the Dragon Punch. He's going to find his way out. There's still not a whole lot of life for him, though. V-reversal comes out for Abigail. There's the gun. Oh my God, no, just slapping him up. That's neutral. And footsies. Look at that, footsies. Oh my God, nice crush counter.
Oh, again. Oil King staying alive with those long-range Fierces.
There's the V-Trigger activation right there, so he has the ability to go through and just kind of dash at him. There it is, but he's going to Dragon Punch through.
The EXDP doesn't have any more meter.
Oh my God, it doesn't go full screen, and he's going to beat him with the stand shirt. Jan laughing, he's like, yeah, you know.
There's nothing to laugh about, my man. That was a fold if I've ever seen one.
He was so close to dying right there, and he didn't, like, Oil King did not fold, whereas Jan did.
Yes, he absolutely folded. Committed to, again, just going with the V-Trigger, knowing that Oil King was exactly going to try to stay out of that range and punish it. Definitely a huge fold on the side of Jan. That's going to allow Oil King to take the first game.
But, I mean, Jan was so strong earlier that, like, I feel like there's no way he can't come back from that kind of situation, right? Oil King, though, showing so much control at all times. That stand shirt, or excuse me, cross jab to kind of mess with him. Caught the flip finally. He had dropped that combo a couple of times. I feel like Jan specifically tries to get the Abigail song as often as possible. I feel like he just understands how it works. Oh my god, yo, nice air to air. Oh, and then there's the answer here as well.
Abigail punch followed up, V-trigger activation. Wow, air to air outside of Oil King, slaps up.
Gonna be stun and death.
Absolutely. One more command grab for his trouble. Jan going up in the first round here in game 2. Oil King gonna have full critical art on deck as well.
Yeah, he definitely has a lot of meter, and I mean, with the control, we're gonna see, yeah, I'm thinking some EXDPs on those jumps for sure. Oh, wow, what spacing right there. He immediately got out of that flip range. But Jan started to get him to walk himself into the corner. This is what we saw him do against Terrence. Okay, big hit. Oh, yeah, he had to DP out. There was definitely a command throw coming.
Yeah, like that from Oil King busting out with the EXDPs. Can sense the hyper aggression on Jan.
Okay, there's that gun activation. Not a lot of V-trigger left because he used it. Yeah, there it is. Wow, my god, there was so much instun on that. That was crazy. There's the throw, and that's death. 1-to-1 in rounds here in the second game. Oil King sitting a lot better with all that meter.
Yeah, again, going into this third round now, still full critical art.
Yeah, he only used 1 bar last game. Oh my god, yo. The anti-airs from Jan right now are pretty strong.
Well, you see Jan now staggering his pressure a little bit more, trying to bait out an EXDP.
Yeah, the crouch medium. Okay, he's starting to recognize the range of Falk's normals. He's starting to recognize where he can press buttons and when. Okay, there's the EXDP. Oh, if I spoke too soon, possibly.
Oh, whip punish into the V-trigger activation, then it gets a little bit more damage as Jan attempts the anti-air the first time. V-trigger is now out from Falk.
Wow, just barely missing that anti-air. He was just a little bit too far away. I know Abigail's big, but he ain't that big. There's the crush counter.
And doesn't quite have the V-trigger available to cancel into it for more damage.
Like, he really wants him to jump. Oh my god. Okay, crouch medium. He's got him in on the ropes. He's got him in the area with the life lead, but there's the crush counter. Oil King always seeming to find his way out.
Yeah, I mean, it's the second V-trigger of the round that Oil King has managed to obtain, and he uses all 3 quickly to take that life lead. Jan forced to get in. Great V-trigger activation into the critical art.
That was so good from Jan.
Amazing stuff from Jan right there, using that pause, the freeze frame of the V-trigger activation to recognize Oil King in the skies and takes him right out of it.
Abigail wins.
That's going to make it 1-1. Yeah, we were talking about that Jan was not so far behind right there. I mean, Oil King was definitely showing that he could keep Jan out and that he could, you know, he could definitely make it so every situation was difficult for Jan. But he started to get Oil King to walk himself to the corner. He spent legitimately a good 60 seconds in that corner. Ooh, nice gunshot. There's a crush counter. Yeah, he's got so many crush counters. He continuously is able to get that V meter because of how many crush counters he's able to land. Sure, Abigail has a lot of health to work with, but you're just giving him more and more V meter every time.
Jan continuously at bay. We see that Oil King still confident in his adjustments, still confident in the tools that Falk is going to provide in this matchup. Nice crouch pierce into the flip to get some damage. V reversal. Let me get out of this corner situation. A lot of great life cashed out there and the throw.
Yeah, it's real good for Oil King because not only does he have the life lead, but he's got so much real estate behind him.
Yeah, he's going to be looking for a V-trigger activation. Does it off the sweep here.
Get off the air, my guy. Oh, he caught him jumping, and he's going to get that. Oh, but he got the concept no full conversion right there, but he does get one on that.
Oil King very hard to condition right there. You see Jan constantly pestering them, really bringing the life lead to comparable state, but it didn't discourage Oil King from continuing to scramble out of the situation.
Yeah, the life leads keep becoming comparable for 2 totally different reasons. Oil King getting a ton of stray hits, right? Whereas Jan hits him once and he just loses like 30% of his life.
Yeah, he usually is able to ride that momentum to even more damage.
And there's the jump in, not contested because he thought the gunshot was there because he had that charged up.
Yeah, exactly. It's just conditioning over and over in this set. A lot of the time, Oil King has not committed to the full jump ins, instead going with the shots. Oh, OTG even.
Yeah. Caught him not teching. Bay caught me slipping. Okay. Mediums. He's got a lot of meter. There's so many resources on Jan's side. Yeah, he had to use it off that sweep though. He was able to get past the Dragon Punch though. That's huge for him. He's going to get him into the corner. Oh.
Able to jump out effectively this time.
He has done stand, jab, or stand short into throw almost every time after that jump in situation. Wow! He's going to get the unblockable right into super. Okay, knockdown here for Jan.
This is going to give Oil King super, though. Jan is not quite in chip territory anymore as the Great Life builds back.
But he whiffs the command throw. He really did not expect that. Like, a barre, I guess you would say.
I mean, well, we've been talking about it, right? A lot of players here in the high-level Street Fighter V and 3.5 season have been looking for that forward jump out of the corner over and over again. It's a huge reward for very little risk. And we see it again working out for Oil King. And on top of that, the universal nerf to command throws on a whiff allowed for an easy punish.
Yeah, so we are up 2 UIU's Oil King to 1 Jan right now. He's getting his Goose Frog on. He's trying to remain composed.
Fight.
Jan coming back in there, though. Oh, my God. The crush counters are just carrying him so far. His normal placement has been ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, there it is. Backing off. Yeah, sure. I can walk myself to the corner, but oh, my God. Yeah, big punish right there.
Finally, an errant shot, but he wakes up with a crouch grab from long distance. Regular throw this time. I really like that adjustment from Jan. Instead of committing to the command throw, he goes with a regular throw so he can anti-air even if she jumps out.
Crouch jab.
Oh, Oil King going the spacing just a tiny bit better than Jan right there.
Oh, nice jump medium. Okay, yeah, just trying to push him out. Finding his way out of the corner finally, but he attacks the throw that time. V-trigger is on deck for Jan, remember.
Yeah, he's probably going to look at a sweep into the activation.
My God,
as he has done time and time and again. Gotta watch out for that forward jump, and instead he's going to bust out with the EXDP. Great switch up on defense from Oil King.
Yeah, oh my goodness, nice. He goaded him into throwing, and now he is on set point. Oil King has been sitting on so much meter, and it's pretty much used to just push Jan away as much as he possibly can do that. Hometown hero getting the big hit right now. Okay, throw. Okay, there's that EXDP. Remember, a lot of his meter is gone towards trying to push Jan away, trying to EXDP out.
You see Nakamine to the jump, just going with the shots on the sky, trying to whittle down that lead from Abigail. Crush counter into the V-trigger activation again. Forward throw. Let me get more real estate to work with.
Oh, wow. So smart to use the EX flip to get over that. But another EX out of Oil King. Life totals are very even. Meter is just a lot more on the side of Jan because he also has that V-trigger on deck. Or we're getting there.
Yeah, almost there. If he takes another big hit here, he will definitely have it, or if he maintains the crush counter.
Nice. Yeah, he was a little too close, so he kind of got bodies for his troubles. Okay, nice. Trying to find his way in so he doesn't have to deal with that crush counter. That's been so strong for Oil King so far. He got the hit. Oh, the EXTP out. And now this is where it's hard for Jan. He has to find his way in, yeah, but he wants to use that V-trigger so bad. He wanted to anti-air, but just wasn't able to react in time, and Oil King gonna take it 2-1 over Jan. Always just use the far-reaching normals that don't have a hurt box to check the SPK. He doesn't actually have to deal with that on wake up. Okay, all right, trying to push him away. There it is, that crouch fierce. Big jump in for Justin. He's gonna push him all the way to the corner there.
Ooh, Justin, maybe looking for a fireball response, already putting on a preemptive absorption again. Mothership, we're getting a little feedback from you, by the way.
Yeah, they can't hear us.
All right, EX legs. Gonna be using to close the distance. Oh, jumps over at that time.
And more counters. Yeah, his anti-air positioning has been on point, and he also has been able to jump over so many fireballs. He has just been controlling the pace of the match in every avenue. But finally, the Fierce.
Stand medium punch into the activation for V-trigger. He's going to be able to push Terrence to the corner safely and confirms into the EX. Not quite death just yet. EX fireball into the Kokosho. Last bit of it, though.
Yeah, that's all his V-trigger gone, and that's pretty much all of his health gone. He barely has anything to work with right now. And Justin Wong has been jumping over every single fireball into full damage the entirety of that round.
I really didn't think we were going to see a lot of jumping from Justin, but he's read the fireballs perfectly.
I mean, you know, he hasn't been jumping unless there has been a time that he thinks he's going to fireball. So I guess you're not entirely wrong. So many Fierces. So many Fierces. Oh, my God. Okay, finally gets cross under. A lot of meter for Terrence right now, so any hit can be converted into a little bit better. But yeah, he decides to go for the reset because there is stun. Should be able to kill off this.
And Terrence's offense has been really overwhelming against every single one of his opponents. He's done a real good job of switching up between the throw and the throw bait.
I'm sad that the snowman's hat doesn't stay on the person when they get it. I'm like actually upset.
Another great jump in by Justin, really reading whenever Terrence wants to bring out these fireballs.
Yeah, and the fierce spacing right now. Yeah, he does fierce, back up, crouch light.
Yeah, you can see Justin bet the fireball that time, and it's not really that much of a risk, right? When Terrence's main anti-air is going to be stand short, it's not a lot of damage you're risking for a huge reward.
Yeah, there's a lot less risk on the things that Jaewong is doing for a lot more reward as well. It's kind of like skewed in his favor, honestly. And yeah, gosh, his control of the neutral is just so strong. It's like Terrence can't even find a way through. Okay, there's one big jump though, and there's the throw tech. Justin Wong's defense.
Yeah, and that's the type of risk Terrence is going to have to take, right? Stand Fierce is a big button, but it's got a lot of recovery. You can jump and punish it if you time it right, but he hasn't been able to find the rhythm.
Yeah, definitely not. And look at all those crouch fierces that is hit. He hasn't even landed a combo this match. He did not land a single combo that match.
Yeah, Justin doesn't need to, right? Activates the feature, closes out the round, and takes it 1-0. Again, this is Winners Finals if you're just joining us here at DreamHack Austin.
Yeah, 3 out of 5 as always, as per CPT rules. Coming in. So yeah, it's definitely not. If you looked at the brackets, it's probably not what you would have expected Winners Finals to have been out of all the people that have been here, because we had some pretty stacked brackets.
So many fierces, just building up that great life on the side of Terrence. Terrence not wanting to risk a jump. Oh, and the fireball actually trades, so he's able to cash out that great damage.
Yeah, but that's not something Terrence wants, and he just continues to go to the fireball. It's crazy. Oh my god, he got stunned literally from just getting hit by Fierce over and over. That was insane. Oh my god, Justin. Wow.
Justin, you know, he makes it look so easy, right? But if you go online and try this yourself, I mean, it's not that easy. Stand HP has a lot of recovery. You can get punished dearly if your opponent reads it, but Justin has conditioned Terrence to stay on the ground and just keep eating these gray damage.
I mean, okay, there it is. Finally a jump. He was close enough that that wasn't as scary. Tries to get the meaty, but the back from Justin. He's able to get out. Almost at the trigger, by the way. Yeah, there it is. Oh my god, what a walk under. That was so important. Why anti-air when you can get out of the corner and make this the situation? Gosh, these fierces just completely controlling him right there. He tried to anti-air, but he mistimed it.
You see, a lot of times we've seen Terrence go with the reversal EX lightning legs, but he's too far to do so. Nice response. Critical Art's going to go through the Fierce, but it costs him all 3 bars.
I guess he does have the V-trigger on deck, so he can use that delay tech. Oh my god, but the empty jump low, no full conversion, but he's going to keep himself safe. Nice challenge. Got the V-trigger activation from Jaewong as well. Nice block on the overhead, but he keeps himself safe thanks to the V-trigger. What a fair situation. That's one of the first time that we've seen him put the ball away.
Let's look at Kosho there. Nice stuff from Justin Wong. Again, just pressing that stand fierce, building up that great life. Terrence doesn't want to respond to anything. No meter available as well.
And he's got to watch it. Yes! I was going to say it. On the reactions from Justin Wong, he's going to take the second game, and it's looking emphatic. Please.
Round 1.
Just, it's so perfect. Okay, there's that crouch fierce again. It's trades, and it's definitely not in Terrence's favor, but that was definitely in Terrence's favor as he got a knockdown. He ended up getting the crush counter. There's the link to put him in the corner. Stun is prevalent.
Now watch out for it. Justin already has V-trigger available, so you know he's going to be looking for that stand medium punch activation.
Yep, there it was, just how you were talking about. So he's going to get the low there. That's going to be full damage here. He's going to bring that. Oh my goodness, go for the overhead reset. Big damage, stun, possibility. So he jumps out. Yeah, he doesn't want to deal with it. Wow, the counter hit. Ooh, activation.
Oh, trying for the guard break. He gets it. Of course, it's going to be heavily scaled damage, though, so he doesn't finish the combo off just yet. Tries to wake with the light frame, or the light kick 3-frame normal. He does, and he gets the jump over on the EX Kakosho.
Yeah, so Terrence basically bet all of his offensive momentum on that instant overhead stomp, right? And he mistimed it. He didn't even, like, it's not even that, like, Jaewong avoided it. No, he just straight up mistimed it off the tech. And that allowed Jaewong to come back. Oh my god, so strong right now.
Again, finding the jump over.
Who needs combos when you're just this good?
Oh, wow. Justin is pulling out the overhead in neutral, getting the stun. Oh, he could actually finish the job with a critical R combo, but drops it at the end.
Yeah, I think he just missed the input right there, and there's that stand light. And Justin Wong looking unstoppable there in the Winners Finals, taking it 3-0.
Round 1.
Here we go.
Fight.
Okay, starting out with a spinning mixer, a rare start. But so offensive here from Oil King. He's going to be able to keep the plus range going. He tried to jump out, and this is Toei's chance. Yeah, there it is. Wow, nice jump right there. Good recognition. He was able to jump out of the whirlwind.
I really like Oil King going with the whirlwind to discourage any type of chase. That's going to be plus frames. Yep. Tick throw set up here. What's going to be it for Rashid?
Oh, that sweep. Yeah, it can't be. I don't know if Bison has the ability to punish it at that range, despite the fact that it's incredibly negative. But Dragon Punch coming out from Oil King keeps him in the corner. Trying to jump out, no throw.
One of the most notorious characteristics of Oil King is his DP usage, right? We'll bring it out at times the opponent least expects it.
Yeah, he's so good at just making people not understand when he's going to do it. Okay, backdash to stick it out. And there's more, yeah, the whirlwinds, and that's a punish.
Oil King has the V-Trigger on deck as well.
Ooh, nice attack. He's going to be able to get Psycho Flame, EX Scissors. It's going to be very advantageous. No throw, though. A little too far away. Too much pushback. Wow, he rolled his way out. He's got the V-Trigger, and there we go. He fakes the throw. First round Oil King.
That was an incredible decision. Using the V skill really caught Toei lost in the ice right there. Not expecting that whatsoever. You saw Toei was really trying to tame Oil King from jumping out and then finds the neutral jump medium strong.
Okay. Another counter hit situation there for Toei. He's definitely been making Oil King start to press buttons in situations. Nice. He got him trying to jump back or backdash or something.
Forward throw, we have the corner again. Yeah, right at that crouch fierce range. You see him inching forward and then the vertical spinning mixer.
Yeah, such a good anti-air after they buffed it for sure. Oh my god, more hell attacks.
Yeah, Toei has definitely done his homework regards to Oil King. Oil King has been favoring that jump out of the corner constantly. So much damage thanks to the V-Trigger.
Yeah, he caught him on a backdash too. That was seriously just a raw backdash getting bodied. Trying to find his way in. Yeah, Toei wants to get that activation. That is actually the very first time in the entirety of the time that he has been on stream that I've seen him slide. Legitimately, I have not seen him slide all weekend. And oh my god, he's going to be able to get the hit here.
Oh, gets the reset. Caught Oil King trying to tech.
Yeah, he didn't go for the crush counter after that EX mixer because he was just he was so far away that he wasn't sure. He got him on the roll, so he tried to roll through the fireball, but it was just a little too early possibly. Ran out of projectile vulnerability.
Yeah, great awareness from Toei to juggle with the down forward fierce, gave him that last bit of damage that he needed.
Okay, nice challenge there from Oil King. He's gonna get the plus frames. Jumps out, nice! Toei knows the options right now. Trying to get out of the corner, he does exactly that. Caught him walking back. 3-frame challenge. Okay. Oh, but he did the jump, yeah, so he's not gonna have to worry about that too much. There's that spinning mixer, yeah, beating the head stomp. There's the stun.
Yeah, overwhelming offense from Oil King, not letting Toei wiggle with anything, forcing him to block here. V-Trigger activation is not going to be available as he gets cross-undered and deaded.
Yeah, that is the first game right there going to Oil King, and I mean, despite the, like Toei, he's still looking pretty strong in terms of matchup knowledge. Like, I swear to God, when he presses buttons with such knowledge, right? He finds ways to get out of the corner, but Oil King, his overwhelming offense, his decisions in neutral, has just kept Toei down.
Yeah, Oil King, fantastic cross under to seal that first game. It's going to be 1-0. And again, no fault games here, just starting out with the Rashid.
Yeah, I think he's probably going to kick it with Rashid the whole time for this. Toei has exuded too much power. Thinks maybe he can fight Falk too well. Okay. Trying to scare him into moving forward.
Using that V-skill at a very safe distance. Nice counter hit into the jabs, into the spinning mixer.
Yeah, recognize that he was doing the forward dash. He does the vertical spinning mixer to keep him in the corner. And this is where Oil King shines, right? He's trying to scare him. Oh my god, yo, that was... Yo!
Yeah, he actually got the trade. The anti-air came out just in time, able to knock him down as well. EX Whirlwind gets jumped out of.
Oh, there's a helicat to stop him. Oh, spinning mixer's gonna get bodied. Oh my god!
Roundhouse into the crouch fierce. Huge damage. Optimal punish on the side of Toei.
Okay, he tried to throw the V reversal, but it was just a little bit too late. A lot of V-Trigger still on deck for him, though. He's only got 1 bar. Slowing it down. Yeah, remember, Oil King still has the life lead right now. He doesn't need to overextend too hard. Okay, plus frames. Yeah, he just backdashes out, gets the spinning mixer. Ooh, 3 frames, boy. Yeah, we got the 50-50s.
Oil King doing a great job of switching up the rhythm right there. Couple of quick resets, standing, able to catch Toy off guard, and he cashes in for some good damage. Now he's just going to sit back, throw out some whirlwinds. Wow, the down forward fierce was a big commitment from Toy right at the jump arc of Oil King, able to kill him off.
He definitely wasn't expecting that jump right there. He was probably either looking for the roll or just to run forward. He tried to, he wanted it real bad, but
oh, EX Mixer commits to it. This is going to be another huge punish from Toy, but it didn't matter last time. Back throw. Let's put him towards the corner. Oil King's stun is building.
Yeah. He's got V-trigger on deck, though. Okay, gets the hit. He's going to toss him forward. No setup after that. All right, whoa, the whip punish, but he didn't have the charge, I guess. Okay, there's that vertical spinning mixer, and that's one of Oil King's strong suits so far. As he's been reacting with that. Oh, my God. Yo, that hit. Oh, you missed the V-skill again.
Yeah, Scissors respecting that spacing. Oh, the enhanced whirlwind due to the V-trigger 2 stays in front this time. Thought Toy would try to challenge.
I think he's got a read on that DP situation. He dropped the combo right there, but it's okay. He made it work. Keep yourself composed. Don't worry about it, Toy. Oil King sitting on just a bit more meter than Toy right now, and plus, you know, he's okay. Well, now he's sitting on a lot more meter. It's just so hard to find out what you have to do at that range because, yeah, Oil King is looking to goad you into making that mistake. And look, it's now put him in the corner, and you got to deal with this 50-50, possibly a throw here pretty soon.
Or plus yes, I really like that from Oil King right there, not committing to anything too crazy so he can keep getting the anti-airs if he jumps out.
He tried to jump out so often that he ate so many straight hits and that his stun started to build, and he's already right back into the corner. He may have V-trigger, he may have a little bit of bar, but he got kind of whopped. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Did he slide?
He slide. Yeah, he's going to go to the other side. Oil King not expecting the dash through.
There's a lot of stun, and that's going to do it for that stun. He's not going to die from this. We got to check the possible reset here. Oh, wow. He tried to challenge, and he did exactly that feature activation. He tried to throw. Oil King faked him out.
Of course, man. Right after that, you know that Toy was more thinking about him jumping out of the corner, right? That's what he was considering there. So he takes that opportunity to activate the V-trigger and stay in front with the EX Eagle Spike. Well done. Oil King continuing to throw off Toy's defensive options.
Yeah, he's not just throwing him off, he's making him so afraid. Toy had tried to jump out like 6 different times, and he kept getting tagged by random normal after random normal, eventually leading to his stun. He's definitely shook.
Oh, yeah. You can see him contemplating the strategies going forward.
Definitely somebody you're talking about doing a lot of studying. So, I mean, even if he may have been shook just a second ago, he probably composed himself. And he can maybe make this comeback. He's got to win 2 straight now. 3 straight, excuse me.
And Oil King already is pushing to the corner. Nice jump out. Disrespecting the block string that was unreal.
Blocks his spinning mixer, and he pretty much had no choice to allow Oil King to get out. It was either that or he gets hit. And jumps over, switching sides.
Oil King, you can see throwing out those whirlwinds, really preventing him from taking to the skies with the stomps or anything like that, forcing him to approach on the ground.
Yeah, and he's also trying to mask his, intentions. He doesn't know when he may move forward, right? He's going to get that forward throw, though, and he's a little bit close. Yeah, he's looking for that wall dive. He, unfortunately, was not at the proper spacing to beat it. Plus frames. Ooh, yeah, no. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, beating the EX Devil's Reverse. Okay, now he's trying to jump out again. Here we go. We're seeing that situation where he jumps out. And he gets bodied for it. The stun.
Oh yeah, he wasn't even attempting the mash out right there, giving Oil King all the time in the world to set up this combo.
He's alive though, and there's the cross up. Now Oil King currently on set point, trying to move into the losers finals versus Terrence. Jumps over.
Yeah, actually stayed in front that time.
Yeah, trying to psycho ass pass.
Yeah, you can see at this point Oil King has really conditioned Toy to stay on the ground.
Okay, trying to neutral jump to maybe confuse Oil King's options right there. Yeah, it's so hard for him to try and think of what to do right there. You know, he can EX scissors, right? But he doesn't always have the charge because he needs to move forward. Oil King moving backwards, getting rid of his charge.
Flush counter. This is a big opportunity for Toy here. Cashes out with the EX scissor kick, big damage.
Oh my god, that whip! Are you serious?
Toy tried to jail Oil King in the corner right there with the wall clean, altering the air trajectory. Just couldn't quite find the hit.
Use that Psycho X with plus frames again. And then the cross-up finally. Same side here. Oh my god, yo, the whip punish with the roundhouse. He's right next to him. There's the spinning mixer. Storm is on its way. Okay, jumps out of the throw. He's still got a little bit of V-trigger. Yep, there it comes. He's gonna jump through, and there's that EX spinning mixer. He's still got a lot of health to work with after the EX spinning mixer in comparison, but the throw, he's whittled down to nothing right now. The cross-up gets blocked. He's blocking them shorts, not jumping out. Nice, he got out of the situation. Oh, but the cross-up is gonna beat whatever it was that he tried to press right there. Oil King gonna make it into the losers finals over Toei. Started with Rashid for both these matches. I think he recognizes these players' abilities. Okay, he tried to use that spinning mixer start that we saw earlier that kind of got him into a really strong situation, because if he hits with that spinning mixer, he doesn't go for the knockdown, but he gets that corner carry. Koken just trying to challenge right there. Ooh, the anti-air, but that was a big roundhouse. Oil King is going to be able to move forward with that. Caught him walking back.
More whirlwind this time. The tick throw set up right after the cross jab. Wow, Fierce trying to bait down the anti-air. He got it, but it was too quick.
Yeah, big counter hit that's going to do a ton. And stun is very prevalent. He's going to have V-trigger pretty close, but oh my god. Oh, one crouch. Oh, there it is. He was ready for the overhead. He's going to be able to get out half the stun meter. He's going to put him back in the corner. Kosho to keep that slide safe. He's going to beat that wall jump option.
Using the wall cling to avoid the Kosho. Actually gets hit by the enhanced whirlwind, but no follow-up. EX lightning lane's going to cancel into Kosho.
Okay. Yeah, trying to catch him walking back, but he didn't do that. And oh my god, he got clipped just barely by the EX legs.
Oh, King trying to whip punish just a frame too early. Commits to the Eagle Spike and falls to Terrence.
One thing I've noticed between both Terrence and Toei in the matches against Oil King is they're very patient and very stoic to be able to sit down and just down back, right? And Oil King's kind of preying on somebody to press more buttons, it seems like, and that's where a lot of the damage against Oil King kind of lies in certain situations. Is he's expecting more buttons out of other players.
Yeah.
Oh my god, just barely trading, and that was definitely in Terrence's favor. It may not be life-wise, but he got the knockdown. Oh, what a crush counter right there with Fierce. Okay, wall jump.
Yeah, Oil King's gonna have to play a bit more of a deceptive footsie game against Chun-Li than he would with Falk, right? Able to punish the landing frames on that neutral jump, wake up with the EX spinning bird.
Yeah, you're talking about his spinning bird kicks are pretty much 100%. So right there, he whiffed the jump light because that was an accident. He was actually trying to use the air legs to slow his momentum down so he could avoid the V-trigger. That was actually the second time it happened to him, and now he's going to get tossed.
So good. You can see a lot of the time Oil King not only switching up between the counter hit setups, but also switching up between the tick throws. Obviously, not only using the crouch jab into tick throw, but straight off the whirlwind now as well.
Yeah, his offense has been so varied that Terrence does not have a read on this right now, and he can't react to the throws, evidently.
Oh,
but he remained patient enough.
Yeah, I tried to switch it up one more time, and this time going with the tick throw bait.
Throw tech is going to bring it back to neutral. Oil King obviously having the advantage here. Oh my goodness, the EX legs to catch him. He caught me slipping. Yeah, a lot of plus frames on that. And finally, the shimmy actually works.
They have caught Terrence reaching.
V-trigger out just to make things a little bit safer for Chun-Li. Oh, wow, caught another frame trap. Maybe he was trying to jump out. I don't know. But he got the counter hit right there. That's great for Terrence. He's trying to find his way in. Oh.
Go flip out using that enhanced movement.
Oh, caught him slipping again. First game to Oil King. That was so scary, you know.
Round one. Fight.
Yeah, so Terrence was pretty close right there. I mean, you know, it's just a matter of like he started to get antsy and he started to throw tech just a little bit too much. Yep, okay, there's that Kikoken. Oh, and the jump over, big damage.
Good start for Terrence. Oil King almost already has his V-trigger though, has it now.
Nice, he was able to cancel into that, he read it. He got the stun and it was one hit, so big hit damage for this. Okay, what's the situation? He got the cross up, using that V-skill to get back. With punish.
You know, Oil King pressing the big buttons, trying to get that fierce crush counter, bring himself back into the game. Has V-trigger on deck, gonna use it after the V-skill.
And trying to keep that V-skill safe.
counter hit. Terrence might be plotting on the EX spinning bird. Not going to bring it out just yet.
Oh, he's got so much stun, and that throw's going to do it. First round of the second game, Oil King.
I thought Terrence was plotting on it, but I think he felt like it was going to be too telegraphed to try to survive without it, but he's unsuccessful.
Both players sitting on a lot of meter coming into the second round. Yeah, Oil King's going to definitely use that to impose the will and get that boy in the corner. Absolutely. Ooh, trying to punish. Couldn't do it. It is a great whiff punish tool, but I mean, you got to really be able to have those same level of reactions. Going all the way. He tried to do the down charge.
Yeah, you see, once Oil King has an established lead, right, he doesn't get overzealous. He waits for his opponent to come to him. As soon as they get into that crouch fierce range, he checks him with it, but great jump over by Terrence.
Oh, and he has definitely got a read on these spinning mixers. Okay, EX, look at the stun.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I was going to bring up the fact that you cannot condition Oil King. It wouldn't have surprised me if he did yet another EXDP and Terrence was looking for it as well.
Is he dead? EX? Okay, I thought maybe he gets EX SPK off it. Oh, he just barely mistimed the anti-air, and that's going to allow Oil King to start up again.
Oh boy.
Watch the reset, it's very important.
Oh, and he baits out the EX SPK this time. Great adjustment from Oil King.
Oh my goodness, it's not going to be able to kill. Yeah, he had to watch that reset. The EX gets bodied by the crouch short. There's the plus frames, and finally the throw. Oil King coming back!
That was a perfect adjustment from Oil King, right? Last round, completely overwhelmed him with the offense. Knew Terrence wasn't want to go down in that same scenario. Busted out with the EX SPK, read it perfectly.
That was the first time that SPK from Terrence has been blocked, has been read.
Yeah, exactly.
Round one.
Here we go. Oil King, UYU looking very good, but Terrence, I mean, he's still so close. And trying to stay out of that fierce range. Doesn't want to deal with it. Okay, Kikoken set up. Ooh, nice counter hit there from Oil King. That's going to allow him a great knockdown situation, but mostly the corner carry. That's just so good of Rashid to have like all this corner carry.
Oh, the crouch fear is hitting from huge distance right there with punishing whatever Chun-Li was trying to put out.
Yeah, he just tosses his hands out there, man. He just goes limp. Okay, almost with the V trigger right there for Terrence. He's all okay. There it is on deck. Less than half health though, so he's definitely gonna have to make great use of it. And that's a pretty alright start for that. Double dash. Oh, it's the counter hit right there. Do we expect an EX? Oh no, the wake up throw.
Like a back throw, he's going to be able to put him in the corner as well. Stays in front with the EX Eagle Spike.
Yeah, oh, and they finally got the throw, and now Oil King on set point, trying to get to Justin Wong in the grand finals.
Terrence is indeed lost in the sauce.
You cannot get lost in the sauce, my guy. Got to deal with the plus frames right here, 50-50s. Okay, EX, he jumps out of the EX. That was a very important jump, because that not only did that allow him to get out of the corner, but that stayed away from the mix-up potential. Okay, trying to whip punish, unable to do so. Oof. A lot of jumps right here from Terrence, up close too. Very interesting choices. Okay, stand just outside of the range of the fireball. Fireball's gonna contest. Build a little bit of mirror. Oh yeah, trying to stay out of that fierce range. He was unable to anti-air despite the fact that that jump came pretty telegraphed. Oh, look at this man. Okay, stand short. He's going to get under, but nice block from Oil King. He's got to activate that V trigger so that doesn't get punished. Medium kick. Yeah, trying to walk forward. Look at the superior walk speed. Okay, that back medium punch. Okay, there it is. There's that V trigger activation for Oil King. That's what he was looking for, right? To impose his will, to be able to get him in the corner.
So smart, using that enhanced spinning mixer to carry him that way. Jumps over the enhanced whirlwind at the last second. Can't quite close it out just yet.
And so he's just jumping back. He knows he has such a lead that he can pretty much do anything he wants, but there's the chip out, and that's going to do it. Oil King recognition. Justin Wong, apparently he has a flight at 11:30, which I just found out.
11:30 tonight?
Yeah, tonight.
All
so
right,
you know
then.
what that means? He's not picking secondaries, Doc.
Definitely not. So he's going to be looking for the quick 3-0. But we'll see if Oil King can prolong it, maybe even make a miss his flight. He's got to hold that L.
Trying to make a miss his flight and have Rick Fox pay for the new flight right here.
Nah, you got to fly in the private jet, man. Pick up Justin Wong personally.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, that roundhouse is mad high.
That was ridiculous, though.
Oh, Justin doesn't react in time there. It probably would have been a trade if he'd done the crouch fears.
Just trying to find a time to be able to jump Justin Wong with reactions. He knew exactly, yeah, there's that V-trigger activation, full combo. Is there going to be a reset, though? You got to watch it. Doesn't go. Okay.
Takes all the damage he can get. Are we going to get something at the end here? Ooh, wall cling from Oil King.
Yeah, Oil King was actually trying to beat the orb recall by running up and doing the spinning mixer. Blocks back, trying to get away from that V-trigger one. I love Rashid's team.
Yeah, I really like him staying in that V-trigger one, threatening the enhanced specials at any moment.
Yeah, see that his anti-airs have just been on point, and he used the V-Seal to get under, cancel into super, and that'll be the round.
That was a ridiculous V-skill usage on the side of Oil King, able to V-skill under the stand medium punch, a button Justin Wong relies on time and time again to keep the opponent at bay.
That was crazy. So he's not going to have any meter going into this, but he definitely has the W for sure. A lot of meter on the side of Justin Wong, so he can EX whenever he wants, or he can cancel into critical art just to be able to start a huge lead. And the knot with that health lead is so oppressive because she's already got the normals that are oppressing you, right? But normally you can go tit for tat with her, but when she has that health lead, you can't do that.
Yeah, you can't even afford the trades at that point, right? So every time you work your way in and every damage you eat, it's just more and more difficult to make the comeback.
Yeah, so Oil King, and you can see that right now, he definitely does not have that life lead, right? So he's trying to use high-risk option to make the reward worth it, and that might be the high-risk option he was looking for. Okay, backs off. He's now got that V-trigger on deck. There's the throw just to get through it. Oh my god, the crush counter off the Fierce. Trying to beat the air-to-air option, but luckily he just went straight down.
Look at the crouch fears into the EX Whirlwind. Justin still having a slight life advantage, though, and full resources available.
Yeah, he's just been sitting on these resources for so long, too. You know exactly what's going to happen once he finally gets a hit. He will explode. The V reversal coming out of Oil King to avoid the 50-50 situation. It's either a low or it's a fuzzy overhead. It's the throw.
Just pulls back with a wake-up crouch jab. Then jumps out of the whirlwind. Great timing from Justin Wong.
Oh, another set of great timings for the air-to-airs. Yeah, Oil King just cannot find a way, and this that match was exactly what got Justin Wong there into the winners, or to the grand finals on winner's side. That's how he looked versus Terrence, right? Those fears, that medium punch, crouch jabs.
Yeah, if he's able to maintain this space control and maintain this slow pace, it's really going to be all Justin Wong, right? You know, Oil King's going to want to turn it up and get that close quarters combat going.
Yeah, if he can get there, though. But the thing is Justin Wong's reactions are ridiculous right now. He knows he can anti-air at a moment's notice. Orb tried to come back. He finally got it. Okay, caught him walking backwards. He is up close and personal like you were talking about.
That's exactly what he needs to be. Whirlwind going to prevent the jump out from Justin. Got to make sure you scout out that jump forward.
Justin definitely swiping left on Oil King on Tinder right now. Getting him away. Okay, there it is. There's that anti-air. Yeah, at a moment's notice. He's ready for anything right now. Stand short. Finally at the throw.
The patience on Justin Wong actually pressuring Oil King into jumping. That's wild. Using the EX as well to cash out on some decent damage.
Oh, but the jab is actually going to get blown up by the V-trigger, and the V-trigger is still coming, so that's going to allow Oil King to do a bunch, but Justin Wong was ready, and he actually made this a corner situation. He got hit, possibly trying to jump out. I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, stand shorts. Oh my god, he's goading him into freaking out. Oh, he blocked the overhead, though. Justin can chip out. You got to remember that. There's no more V-trigger, so now it's a real scary situation.
Scramble left and right. Oil King definitely not having that situation work out how he wanted, and it's going to result in Justin Wong waking up with that 3-frame light kick and sealing the first game.
Round one. Fight.
Yeah, it's always going to be slow for Justin Wong, and Oil King is going to try to make it not a slow game. He's always wanting to get under all those moves using the V-skill. He's got the throw. This is how he wants this game to start. Oof. Yeah, it's real hard for him to move forward. So there was a couple of times where he was able to use those whirlwinds to get around the stand fierce and actually hit Justin Wong. So he was trying to look for that exact spacing, those exact options. Using the wall jumps.
Yeah, you can see Justin still putting out that crouch fierce just to deter him from coming down from that wall cling.
He thought he had the hit confirm, so he went into the EX, but no dice.
The trigger already available for both players.
Yeah, taking a little bit of damage. You know, mostly white life on the side of Oil King. He's already got the V-trigger despite the fact. And, you know, there was a lot of V-skills too, so he built that V-meter real quick.
Yeah, and this is where Justin Wong doesn't want his mana to be, right? Life deficit, forced to walk forward, not getting to abuse the extended hitboxes as much as he likes to.
Oh, caught him walking back, trying to get out of the situation. Here's the V-trigger activation from Justin. So yeah, he V-reverses out. He doesn't want to deal with the 50-50. Oh, but he's going to put himself in the corner of the stand short to get out. He's going to go for knockdown. Meaty set up. Yeah, Justin is kind of in check right now. Oh, and the dragon punch to be able to anti-air.
Well done. Yeah, timed it perfectly right. Still ate the blocks under the orbs, but busted out the EX spinning mixer right afterwards. Again, Oil King taking the first round here against Justin Wong in game 2.
Okay, nice hit confirm right there into the EX. That's going to give him the life lead he so desires because, you know, remember, when he didn't have that life lead, he was forced to move forward. He was forced to run Oil King's game plan, but not really shines when she has that life lead. Oh, but the big jump. Oh, my goodness. Not a full confirm, though. Not in a knockdown, anyway. Oh, an accidental vertical spinning mixer there. Oh, so smart. He used the whirlwind to be able to spinning mixer at the top, exactly where Justin was. There's the vertical to get the anti-air. Oh, get the shimmy. This could be stun. Yes. Oil King.
Successful throw bait. Going to put Justin on life support here.
Oh, God, just barely. Okay, throw attack.
Justin, of course, yeah, off the stand medium punch as always. Oh, he got the instant overhead.
I would have blocked that.
Has the critical card available as well. Don't get touched.
Yeah, Oil King understands that he is so far in the lead, like, that he has to just be very careful about these choices. Oh, the fierce is huge. A lot of meter for Justin Wong. Yeah, he's going to look to be able to chip him out. And
yeah, I think he was trying to react to some movement right there, but Oil King didn't give him anything besides a crouch. And he committed the full critical art attempt, only for Oil King to block and punish. 1-up here in Grand Finals.
Yeah, I mean, dude, he was probably going to lose anyway, so it's not a whole lot to lose in the first place.
It was very close. It's real tough to, I think, really build up that chip scenario. If he would have got a couple of more stand fierces, he could have whittled down that yellow life and then put him in a better chip situation. But just in bypassing that, committing to the CA once he saw movement, now it's going to be tied up.
And okay, so he's starting with that life lead that's so important for him. Okay, spinning mixer to try and challenge in a lot of those situations. There's the V skill. Yeah, he wants to close that gap that gets made. And look, because of all that white life and the V skill, he got the whirlwind. Didn't do a whole lot for him. Justin Wong navigating it excellent. And cancels the V skill.
Oh, again, using the V skill to go under the stand medium punch.
It definitely seems to be the name of the game right now, is make sure you anti-air with that vertical and use the V-skill to get under stuff. It's very negative though, so it's not like he can be pressing buttons. Oh, he put himself in the corner. The V-trigger's on deck for Jaewong. Control. Nice throw attack. Okay. Ooh, nice spacing right there.
So much great life on the side of Rashid though. Will not get to one hit. She's going to be cashing out big damage. That's why Oil King's just playing real conservative at this point, letting all that health build back up, using the whirlwinds to discourage the movement forward, and then jumping out.
Yeah, he's got to force Justin to move forward, right? He's got the health lead, so he's just going to keep doing stuff that frustrates him. And oh my God, the whip punish right there. He gets the counter hit. This is great. Okay, nice throw attack from Justin. He's trying to get those sweeps. Yeah, he's real antsy because there's only 10 seconds left, or there's about to be 10 seconds left on the clock. Got the throw. Oil King's just got to be able to block. Yeah, he's eating these throws, though, and that could be Justin Wong's claim to fame to be able to get out of there. And he gets the throw. He was trying to walk back, but it just wasn't far enough.
Yeah, once Justin Wong saw that Oil King was actually ready to take a throw, he looked for the throw bait right there, but couldn't quite walk back far enough.
Yeah, Oil King too quick for his own good.
That's right. You can see Justin Wong has not abandoned the idea of really stuffing the horizontal movement with the crouch jabs.
It's not like it's a terrible idea. It's definitely worked for him quite a bit, but speaking of things that work for him, Oil King's Dragon Punches. Yeah, look at the spacing. Yeah, he remained very patient. Yeah, he's trying not to force himself into a crunch down situation. There's the plus frames. Oh, but he did it just a little bit too early. Justin Wong was ready for the tech, but instead got his own back throw.
Oh, I really like that spacing from Justin right there, giving him the right distance to react properly.
Okay, big damage right here. Is there going to be a reset? Let's see. Oh, I think that was just more a drop rather than a reset. But hey, I mean, that's a fine drop. He's going to get the throw here. Life support for Oil King. Yeah, get that stand medium punch. Probably trying to jump out. Oh, alley-oop to the elephant. To the other one. Goal.
Tied up here in our game 3. 1 round apiece. Full critical are on deck for Justin as well.
Okay, look at that spacing from Justin. He was able to get around the whirlwind very easily. Okay, D-skill coming out. Yeah, so he's starting to recognize that Oil King was no longer pressing buttons there to get counter hit, so he went to the throw option instead. Good jump.
And again, you can see Justin willing to give him that space, right? Not willing to commit to anything risky, but he tries to challenge after the spinning mixer. Classic Oil King.
Definitely. Air situation. Yeah, putting it back to normal, but Justin Long right now, just so much ability control. Oil King, yeah, see, Oil King was ready for that. We talked about the situation a second ago, how normally he wasn't pressing buttons anymore, but he was ready for the throw attack this time. It's the back throw. Critical arc on deck for J-Long.
Oh, he tried to swing at it with the stand fear. It's not going to happen.
Oh, there's that overhead through the hurricane. He gets another throw. Okay. Oh, he's going to jump over the super. Very interesting choice from Justin Long. I guess he was prepared for a frame trap situation. The stun, check it. Oh my God, Oil King gonna take the 3rd game. It's 2-1, UIU's Oil King. He's definitely trying to make him miss his flight. Definitely trying to ask that Root Fox private jet.
The only thing I can think of right there is Justin betting on the fact that he wasn't gonna go with the cross up and maybe stay in front with the Eagle Spike. Trying for the Cosmic Read perhaps, but either way, Justin committing to the critical art and failing.
Well, yeah, I think he was definitely looking for it to be like frame trap, medium punch, or whatever, you know, because like that's a very common block strength. Yeah, pensive start. It's gonna be like this for a lot of games. If Justin Long is able to get another game, or if Oil King resets the bracket, we're gonna see a lot of this right here at this range, trying to not commit to too much.
And then, yeah, Justin now slowing down the pace once again. Oil King has done a great job of adjusting to the space and
there
really, yeah, whirlwind there again constantly. Oh, didn't use the one close enough that time. Allowed Justin to make his way in. Didn't commit to anything big though.
Yeah, you're saying constantly, so I mean, eventually Justin wants to come up, go on the come up. Yeah, he's trying to V-skill in. He's trying to show that that's the option right there. Oh, there it is, though. He's able to get it off the trade. There's the plus frames.
Oh, tried for the throw bait attempt. Justin not biting. Gonna keep him trapped in this corner with the whirlwind. Nice reaction to the overhead, and he gets the back throw. Stand Fear's crush counter to keep him trapped in this corner.
And that gave him his V trigger right there, so he's gonna be able to activate right here. Oh, but he drops the combo, unfortunate. Goes for the low. Oil King's blocking. Oh, for how long, though? Big damage.
And puts him on life support once again, using the 2nd V trigger of the round.
Hey, oh my God, you know, the onslaught right now. Oh, and there's that stand short. Yeah, he beat him. He was trying to do his own stand short, but the thing is it was negative enough.
Yeah, and Oil King thought Justin would be a little bit more conservative because he busted out with the EX spinning mixer afterwards in the last round.
So Justin Long starting out with that likely nice conversion. Oh, with the roundhouse. Okay, yeah, there's that range. There's that very, very specific range where Oil King has to watch out. Got a lot of meter, though.
Basically, again, that's really let Oil King get in when he's been frustratedly kicking out.
Okay, there's the V-trigger activation for J-Wong. So what was normally a corner situation for Oil King is now going to become getting out of the corner for J-Wong, and a lot of damage to boot.
Oh, commits, and Justin waited for it, but doesn't get a big punish.
That's really unfortunate for Justin. That's going to allow Oil King a second chance. He's going to have his 2nd V-trigger of the match. There's a V-reversal, but it went right into it. He tried to get the EX Eagle Spike to put him back into the corner, but he couldn't do it. Just a little too low, maybe.
Just a 1 round away from tying it up. Gets 1 stand fierce. Now he's 1 stand fierce away from tying it up.
He's won a lot of things from tying it up right now. Okay, there's that right spinning mixer, and yeah, that's gonna do it right there. Justin Long 2-2 versus UIU's Oil King here in the grand finals of DreamHack at Austin.
Yeah, and Justin's done a really good job of adjusting to that spinning mixer metagame afterwards, right? Usually it's -2, and he is baiting out the EX spinning mixer properly, also challenging when he knows that Oil King is not going to go to that option. Really good adjustment here in game 4.
Yo, the crouch fierce with the hand here. Okay, V-skill. Yeah, we've seen him get a lot of mileage from that V-skill, not only in the fact that like sometimes it's able to hit and get the knockdown, but it built a lot of that V-meter. Ooh. But Jaywalk doesn't want to have any of it anymore. Yeah, he's starting to wait to use normal so that he can't even be V-skilled anymore. The onslaught. Yeah, here comes the Arsman. Ooh, nice throw tech from Jaywalk. Okay, using that fierce. He's trying to catch him walk back.
Oh yeah, you can see he's really starting to scout out that V-skill again now, this time answering with a crouch jab into the EX. Just doing such a good job of keeping Rashid out at this point. Again, checking with the crouch jab, long distance sweep, gonna get the knockdown. Ooh, just walks forward into the crouch fierce.
Great knockdown for Oil King right now. Yeah, weird situation for Justin to know which going to. The meaty, don't stun though, but he'll die probably before he gets a stun. V-trigger activation, I wonder if he can kill. No!
Continue the combo. V-reversal puts himself in the corner. Now he got the orb in the sky.
Oh, it's on the ground. He still has one more orb for the V-trigger. Oh, he was able to jump away. The V-trigger still one more orb, and it nullifies it with the whirlwind.
Yeah, well done. Oil King does not have his V-trigger available, but does have critical art. Justin, no ability to V-reversal out of it. He's definitely in danger of being chipped out.
Yeah, 10 seconds left on the clock as well, so you got to watch that. Justin Wong is going to want to move as forward as possible. There's the EX, and it got the hit. He remained vigilant. He wanted to check the wall jump. Justin was doing all the roundhouses to try and catch that, but he did not do it. He did not pick the bait.
Good stuff from Oil King, because we've seen him jump out time and time again in the corner, knowing Justin Wong is smart enough to look for that and adjusting his playstyle accordingly.
What ranges that he tosses these whirlwind at? It's crazy. Oh, he was able to V-skill under it, yeah. Okay, he's going to get the knockdown here. A lot of meter for Oil King. Oh, the jump in.
Yeah, Justin choosing to save his meter here.
Okay, stand short, gets the anti-air. Yeah, he did that roundhouse just a little bit too late, early, excuse me. Yeah, he's got to deal with those crouch jab, and eventually he finally got the V-trigger on deck. Yeah, he's trying to threaten him with that whirlwind in front of him. Here it goes, pushing to the corner.
Zero on block.
And it pushes to the corner. It's crazy. V-trigger and critical art for Echo Fox's Justin Wong. Yeah, and he's going to do that immediately. Unfortunately, dropping the confirm. There's the overhead, though. He's going to get the corner for this, for sure.
And back-to-back on the overheads, this time successfully opening up Oil King, spinning one bar of his meter to ensure he gets the optimal amount of damage.
And ensuring that knockdown as well, right in the corner. But the V-trigger coming back for Oil King is allowing him to push. He got through a nice jump from Justin Wong.
You have a slight punish on that V-skill attempt, just a crouch jab, doesn't confirm into the EX.
He's going to get V-trigger again from like block damage. Oh, no, never mind, he's going to die. There we go. So we are now on set point here in this grand finals for both players. One to win the tournament, one to reset the bracket. Justin Wong's got to catch his flight at 11:30.
Yeah, Justin, of course, now on tournament points. Slight meter advantage for the side of Oil King. 3 bars of CA on deck.
Yeah, I mean, he can start out this match with such a gigantic lead if he's able to find his way in, but Justin Wong holding him down. Ooh, tailing him.
Gets the stand fierce, able to crush counter the V-skill. Oil King going to respond with a V-trigger of his own, tries to get the throw. Came down with a dive kick on top of the V-trigger.
Yeah. Oh my god, spinning mixer trades with the crush jab. And there it is, the reaction.
Such good adjustment from Justin Wong here. Using the V-skill against Rashid.
Spinning mixer to come in, but yeah, that stand short has been doing work after spinning mixer. Oh yeah, punish on that, and Justin Wong is sitting so pretty to be able to make it out.
Oil King really at that point was hoping that Justin Wong would stick something out. It was way too far for the V-skill to connect normally.
A lot of white light from the Fierces. Here comes the whirlwind right now. Oh, he got past it. The whirlwind right behind him. But he'll take the damage where he can. Meter coming back for Justin, and that's going to do it. Justin Wong takes DreamHack over UIU's Oil King. Well, oh, did he? Okay, he's going to get bugged. Okay, all right.
Yeah.